I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all really nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready, to talk. I'm going to drop this link and I'm going to see what all the fuck you want, I'll hear you out. But then after that, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm not going to talk about you. When I actually say, that I'm not going to talk about you, then I'm not going to talk about you. I don't have to. Even when you was on Sears platform, you was trying to talk to me then. I'm not going to address you anymore. Matter of fact, this is an impromptu live, y'all. This is an impromptu live stream. I wasn't even planning on going live. But I have to address this and I have to put it out on YouTube because why? I know you on YouTube. I don't know you on in real time. So I'm not going to ever talk to you on no back end at all, ever. I'm not going to ever do that. If you want to address me about anything, you address it for everybody to hear. What the fuck is you trying to call me on the back end for? Nigga, we ain't getting money together. We not getting no money together. Call your son. Mentor your son. There's nothing that you can get from me. Remember, you don't need a motherfucker like me, You can stand on your own. So that's exactly what the fuck we gonna do. You have no reason to call me on the back end for nothing. I don't know you. Miss Eve, this is for you, Miss Eve. And it's nice and frosty too. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube, I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready to talk. You don't dictate when I want to talk. That's not how that goes, nigga. When I feel like talking, then I will set up a live, upcoming like I always do, and I'll follow through on what I do. Now, what you do is what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, bro. Stop talking that line with me because, see, you better know one thing about what I will do, or I will tell. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I don't know you. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. I don't know you. Again, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. And welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Wednesday afternoon content. And we got a whole lot to go over because remember, I'm supposed to give y'all an update about the wedding dress lady, Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Well, I'm going to give y'all the update still. But first off, we're going to go over Nick Reiner, the son of Rob and his wife. That's their kid. Is charged for unaliving his parents. So we're going to get to that story right now. My condolences to the family. You know, I don't know what prompted all that. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but yes, he is getting charged for unaliving his dad and his mom. What up with it, Rob Zilla? You said the sound effects made you hop down, huh? Oh man. All right, now let me play this real quick because I want to get this part up out the way. Rob Reiner's son, Nick Reiner, will be charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in a killing.
Celebrate the 12 days of fitness at Planet Fitness. Join for $1 down, $15 a month. Offer ends December 19th.
Prosecutors just charged Rob Reiner's son with 2 counts of murder, and Nick Reiner could face life in prison without parole or the death penalty. ABC sources say witnesses saw Nick and Rob Reiner Saturday night arguing at a party, and the next day, the legendary director and his wife Michelle were found stabbed to death in their home. Officers arrested Nick Reiner within hours in downtown LA.
It's a seismic shock because Rob Reiner is such an outsized presence in the entertainment community. I mean, he's almost the mayor of Hollywood. He's such an affable, genial person.
Nick Reiner is currently being held without bail. The DA says he will consider the family's wishes before deciding whether or not to seek the death penalty. ABC News will have a 1-hour special tonight on the Rob Reiner murder. A Hollywood Tragedy airs at 9 p.m., followed by WFAA News at 10.
Now, what I would want to know is, if that's true, if his son, Nick Reiner, actually unalived his dad and his mom, like, what prompted that? You were still living on a property and everything at the age of 32, ladies and gentlemen. At the age of 32, he grown as hell and still living at home with his mom and his dad. No longer with us. God bless the dead. That's some entitled shit. Again, if that's true, I gotta wait until the courts actually find him guilty of this crime. I'm not gonna jump out the window and actually say that he's the one that did it. But seems like they got it all together as far as with that. So it is what it is. Now, y'all remember whoever that was here when I did the video, shout out to Carlos King for it. Trans woman gets $2 million bond for revenge killing. All right, so we're going to go over that video next. Lord Jesus. Boy. 2 million. Y'all know damn well she ain't getting out. That's over with. All right, so here we go. This was posted a day ago. Shout out again to Carlos King for getting the content. This is not of my own content. Hey, Mrs. Baker, how you doing? Fair use gives me the right to critique, give commentary, and to react to this particular story. Now, this video that I'm going over, I already went over the first initial video. This video is of the trans woman going to court and finding out that she got a $2 million bond. So let's take a listen. Fair use, fair use. This is for educational purposes only.
Me up on that motherfucking porch. I could have got.
There's a rock.
Your Honor, Sonia Hrishko, MIDC arraignment attorney.
And Ms. Robinson, if you could just state your name again for the record.
Dominic Robinson.
All right, thank you. Okay, counsel, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I spoke with Dominic Robinson. I reviewed the charge with my client. We waived the formal reading, asked the court to end harm to himself or to others. There were several posts on social media leading up to the homicide indicating this. And so because of that, we are requesting a very high bond, no less than $1 million cash only, no 10%. Involved in this case was extensive planning.
No,
at least to one.
Damn. They not even giving her 10%, at least $1 million, no 10%. So in other words, that means that she got to pay that straight out. 10% of $1 million is 100,000, ladies and gentlemen. 10% of $1 million is 100K. She not even paying 100K. She got to pay the whole goddamn thing. Jesus.
Additional person, what the intention was to kill the now deceased. There was also a Facebook Live confession that identified and showed the deceased lying on the floor. There was a 5-hour standoff with police while they continued to live stream. There were statements that were made by the defendant that he had killed this individual.
You think you know David's story.
What's up with y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video, and this is an update on that situation that took place the other day when the transgender person took someone's life. We have new updates on who this was. One of my supporters sent me basically a image of the guy whose life was taken, right? And I told him I appreciate you for sending me this and everything like that. But I still wanted to wait until the news actually started to talk about this, and I got the chance to hear the court hearing, you know, stuff like that, right? So in this video right here, I do have the court hearing, the bond setting, and everything like that. And also, if you didn't get a chance to see it the other day, I will be replaying that video of the whole standoff in this video. That's if you want to watch it, for those who didn't get a chance to see it, or if you just want to watch it again. But the guy who passed away, his name is Makari Finley, right? Now, Makari Finley was basically set up from what Dominique Robinson is stating. Now, Dominique Robinson, like I said in the other video, who I'm tripping over here trying to hurry up, but from the other video, I basically let you know that Dominique Robinson, the trans lady, trans man, however y'all do that, I don't be into all of that shit. I'm trying my best here, but basically, matter of fact, I'll just play that in this video again as well. So, you know, I don't feel like redoing all of the whole rundown, but basically, you know, she said that Makari Finley came over there, did a hookup, whatever you want to consider a hookup is, with her boyfriend. And after that, after they did the hookup, I guess they were taking drugs together, allegedly, and the boyfriend took a popper. Now, come to find out, a popper is something that you shouldn't be ingesting in your body. I think you're supposed to inhale it. And with him ingesting it, he lost his life. But it's just sad to say that someone else's life had to be taken based off of what your spouse chose to do. And basically, this whole situation could have been avoided if she didn't set this man up, and if she could.
God damn. Boy, y'all need to stop.
Deal with grieving a little bit better, right? So she's holding him accountable for what her boyfriend did. Now, I understand holding him accountable for actually leaving him there after they did whatever they did, but as far as like blaming him for him losing his life, I don't really understand that part of it. But people process things differently. I'm not here to kick nobody while they're down, but you know, it was a mess in that house. That's all I really can say. Now, I'm going to show y'all these videos, and if you see his picture pop up in certain places, there's certain things that I cannot show on YouTube. I will be following the YouTube guidelines when I post videos, especially like this, so you can kind of get an understanding of why these pictures are popping up. It's simply because it's not what people, you know, gonna be able to see over here on my channel, right? Now, Dominique, the trans who took Makari's life, basically stated that she left, he left, however y'all do that. The scene, left the house thinking that he was going to be okay, but he ended up passing away. So ever since then, he's been wanting to get revenge, right?
No, I've been planning this for 4 months, y'all. I sold everything in my house, sold all my TV, sold my couch, the bed frame. I got nothing in my house, sold my washer. I've been planning this for 4 months, y'all. You got a wife? I do have a wife. Okay, so imagine somebody coming to your house, hooking up with your wife. It's supposed to be a normal hookup, like we always do a normal hookup, right? Okay. This bitch brings some shit. It's called poppers. And he gave that to my man. Not only that, he let my man drink the shit. And you're not even supposed to drink it because that's automatically when you drink it. So he let him drink it. We're just gonna let bitch walk away. The detective ruled it as accidental because of course, he did take it, but still the bitch should have helped. You gave it to him. Yes, I am a tranny. I look good, don't I? Let's go look at my pics. Yes, I'm a tranny.
And this was premeditated, so the bond is set for $2 million. You heard that right, $2 million. So now it's going to be drawn out because Dominique stated that he isn't guilty, which was crazy as hell because they stated in the court hearing, they heard the confession on Facebook Live. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and watch the live again. I might play a bit of me the other day speaking about this situation also. That way, because I might have missed something or something like that. But basically that's what happened. And I can't really fault someone for grieving, but I definitely can fault you for what you do to someone else because of someone else's actions. If your boyfriend chose to do certain things a certain way and ended up losing his life, then yeah, you gotta accept that. But Dominique, the transgender man or female, however y'all do that, like I keep on saying it because I try to make sure I'm not offending nobody, but at the same time, I can't help what's coming to my mind, and I ain't here to try to be politically correct about every single detail when it comes to that right there. But if he did what he did and left like Dominique is stating, then I can understand that because he's saying like, shit, you could have called somebody to help, but you didn't. But at the same,
but let's just be honest though, Carlos King. When people is getting high, you got some that has some type of morals about themselves, and they will call 911 if they so happen to have a relapse. I mean, not a relapse, but if they overdose on any type of drug, right? And then you got some people, they'll leave you right there. So you can't. I want to make sure I say this the right way. Although you would be doing the right thing if you with somebody that overdose off of drugs, the right thing to do is to call 911, call the ambulance, right? But then you got to understand too, if they got illegal drugs, they not trying to call the police. You feel what I'm saying? They'll probably run to somebody else and tell them what happened and have someone else call the police because the person that's with them getting high, they're not trying to get involved with the police or none of that. They trying to get the fuck gone. All right? So let's just be honest. I don't know nobody that sit up and do drugs. They both doing drugs together, and then they gonna stick around knowing that they got drugs on their person too. You feel what I'm saying? So again, you got some that will, and then you got some that just will leave you there and let you overdose, convulse, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So it comes with the territory when you're doing hard drugs.
Time you could have did the same thing. That's just how I feel. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. Shout out to everybody out there who lost someone. I want to see y'all some love and healing energy, and my condolences to y'all. None of this shit should have happened. I hate that it did, and justice will be served in this situation. True enough, everybody mourns and grieves differently, but you also got to remember.
And this is a complete crash out right here, ladies and gentlemen, because of the trans woman doing all of what she did, on Facebook Live. She let everybody see it. She let it be known what she did. I mean, it's no way in sound's mind that they wasn't going to use that against her. And they definitely using it against her right now at this point. I don't see her getting out. I know that. Ain't nobody gonna spend $2 million to get her ass up out when, in fact, you confessed to the shit on Facebook Live. So I don't see nobody doing no GoFundMe for her and none of that crazy shit.
But that, you can't put matters into your own hands when it comes to certain shit. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm gonna let y'all rewatch all of this and watch it for the first time for those who didn't get a chance to see it the other day. Other than that, I'll holler at y'all later on another video.
All right, now we're turning to a troubling case out of Warren. Police say a suspect now in custody after barricading herself inside her home for hours. Fox 2's Camille Murray is live in Warren with the details. What's going on now, Camille?
Yeah, right now, restoration crews are here boarding up the house. Police have left. This is a bizarre story. It's very troubling, and much of it played out on Facebook Live. Take a look.
This is crazy, like 4 doors down from my house.
Westminster in Warren, not far from 8 Mile. A suspect barricaded inside her home early Friday morning. When officers arrived,
they walked up to the house and they looked in and they saw a body that was obviously deceased on the floor. And so they tried to make contact with the woman that was inside. The woman was uncooperative, started making.
I was not in the place that I wanted to be, but I worked for it. Like, I worked to be where I really wanted to be.
I don't know how many statements to the officers.
at one point, she came out on the porch and they shot at her with rubber bullets. Despite the chaotic nature of the situation, crisis negotiators were able to make contact with the suspect and keep her on the phone for hours.
Our negotiators did a fantastic job of establishing contact, gaining some level of comfort in terms of conversation with this suspect.
The woman was streaming live on Facebook while she was talking to an officer. Listen as she talks about the victim.
Y'all was gonna let this walk away. I wasn't.
Okay. Feel like you had to take it in your own hands.
Yeah, I did, because y'all was just y'all ruled it as an accident.
We're still at the very infancy stages of this investigation, trying to unravel what happened.
Around 11:15 a.m., investigators were able to get the suspect to come out peacefully.
She's only lived here for like 2 months. It's a rental property, so I don't know her at all.
Sad day, sad case. We've got a person now that is deceased. We have a person that now has to answer to this.
Now, police aren't saying how the victim was, but during that Facebook Live, we saw a lot of blood. Obviously, we did not show that to you, and a bloody knife. Meanwhile, we don't know the relationship between the victim and the suspect. I imagine a lot more information will come out once she is formally charged. For now, we're live in Warren. Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
And as you said, formal charges are typically when we're able to get a little bit more insight into what occurred here. Have neighbors said anything about whether there were problems leading up to this or any kind of ruckus in the neighborhood?
No, I mean, you heard.
Hey, Latanya, happy Wednesday to you. Hope all is truly well with you. Thanks for coming in and tuning in to the show. Now, just to get you apprised about everything, I think you was here when I did the video about the trans woman who admitted on Facebook Live with that standoff that they had for like 5 hours in Warren. This is in Michigan, right? They gave her a $2 million bond, and it's no 10%. So it ain't no $200K. They got this, whoever has to come up with $2 million to get her out of jail, which we all know. I don't see that happening. I know for a fact there's no one in her family that's going to sit up there and pay or have no $2 million to bond her out. Yeah, that's an impossible bond. She ain't getting out. She going to serve her time, and they going to probably more than likely throw the book at her.
The woman in the story, she said that the suspect had only lived here 2 months. She doesn't know anything about her. She said the house was always quiet. She's never seen anything out of the ordinary. Of course, 2 months is a very short amount of time, especially when it's cold outside. We're all inside in our homes. But yeah, it's a mystery to a lot of people. This attracted a lot of attention. There were a lot of people out here videotaping with their phones, of course, Facebook streaming the scene from over there. But it was a good thing when we saw her come out alive peacefully and actually go into an ambulance for care because she had hurt one of her hands during all of this. So it's a tough story, to say the least, Hillary.
Yeah, very, very tough. And thankfully, police at least were able to get that part of it wrapped up this way. Thank you, Camila Mary, live for us tonight.
Involved in this case was extensive planning, at least to one additional person, what the intention was to kill the now deceased. There was also a Facebook Live confession that identified and showed the deceased lying on the floor. There was a 5-hour standoff with police while they continued to live stream. There were statements that were made by the defendant that he had killed this individual.
And all these officers for me. What all this for me? I ain't do shit. Damn, what y'all taking so long? Y'all could have been just shot me through the window.
We don't want to shoot, Nikki. That's what.
Y'all want to shoot. You trigger happy ass officers. I'm not going outside, so.
Thank you for your patience.
You're welcome. Could you state your name for the record again?
Sure. Sean Hangeveld-McCrean on behalf of the people.
Yeah, Tanya, the situation with Rob Reiner and his wife being unalive by their own son is diabolical. Now, I'm gonna wait until some more information come out about that. I don't want to speculate and nothing like that because I really don't know the dynamic of the son, Nick, and how his relationship was with his father and his mother. I don't know. So when more information come up and I get an update, I will speak on it.
As for the defense that you've already put your name on the record, I'm not sure if the prosecutors heard that, so if you could just do that again.
Yes, Your Honor. Sonia Hrishko, MIDC arraignment attorney.
And Ms. Robinson, if you could just state your name again for the record.
Dominic Robinson.
All right, thank you. Okay, counsel, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I spoke with Dominic Robinson. I reviewed the charge with my client. We waived the formal reading, asked the court to enter a not guilty plea on my client's behalf, and my client is requesting court-appointed counsel.
I have court-appointed counsel authorized to represent the defendant going forward. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on their behalf, as well as a noting that he's waived the reading. I'm going to set this for a PCC on December 23rd, 2025. That'll be in front of Judge Chupa. That'll be in the following week on December 30th, 2025. Also at 8:45 a.m. in front of the same judge for the preliminary exam. For the people, I'd like to state anything.
Yes, just briefly, I appreciate the opportunity to do so. Your Honor, involved in this case was extensive planning, at least to one additional person, what the intention was to kill the now deceased. There was also a Facebook Live confession that identified and showed the deceased lying on the floor. There was a 5-hour standoff with police while they continued to live stream. There were statements that were made by the defendant that he had killed this individual. It should be noted, Your Honor, that there is a high risk of harm to himself or to others. There were several posts on social media leading up to the homicide indicating this. And so because of that, we are requesting a very high bond, no less than $1 million, cash only, no 10%. We do believe that there is a high likelihood of conviction in this case.
As to bond.
Your Honor, my client is 30 years old and resides in Warren. My client does have family in the area. We are requesting a 10% bond.
All right. I'm looking at the whole totality of the circumstances with this case. I'm going to set this as a $2 million cash bond. I do think there's a high risk of harm to himself as to others. I'm also going to, if in the case it makes bond, it'll be a steel cuff tether. I also want a mental health evaluation while this is pending. I think that's to the best interest of everybody in this case. With that being said, counsel, either one of you have anything further to say?
For zero, I can give my customers more ways to pay.
Nothing for the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from me, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We're all concluded with that. With that being said, giving you the dates, the 23rd and the 30th of December, both at 8:45, and again, both in front of Judge Michael Chupa. With that being said, we'll conclude this matter for today.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
As soon as I move back, some shit like this happens.
All right. Well, y'all heard the court proceedings. Y'all heard how this is about to play out. Yeah, I'm gonna get the YouTube premium, Tanya. I gotta do better. That's on me. I'm gonna get the YouTube premium, cause I'm just gonna get the YouTube premium. Okay. If not this week, I would get it next week, so that way I don't have to keep dealing with the ads. All right. So I know I'm gonna do better. All right. Now I could go into the breaking news about Kiki in the wedding dress. Well, apparently her own mother has said that, wait a minute, hold on. Now, this is coming from Carlos King. He just posted this up an hour ago.
Happened.
Okay, Kiki mama said she's not giving back the money. Husband speaks out, exposed she scammed allegedly. Oh shit, this is gonna be good right here. This is not in my own content. Fair use allows me to give commentary and my opinion on this particular story. Now, remember the last video that I went over? She swore up and down that she was going to give people their money back because it came out that she was still messing around with the husband, right? So this is the update. This is some breaking news right here because it just came out, all right? So we're going to go over it real quick.
This is weird.
I search.
She got fake pages. How we gonna find her?
Sure. Just let me just talk.
Call Brandon. Call Brandon on three-way now, Mama. He needs to send a.
Calm down, baby. Calm down. Breathe.
Oh my God. Here we go with the theatrics. Here we go with the theatrics already, ladies and gentlemen.
And remember, this girl this girl is trying to get to you. I see a lot of people, like you told me, Mama, people can be really mean. Read the comments.
How do we know that all of this isn't a scam? It's just not for her to get a GoFundMe and you a GFM. I'm sorry, and also for y'all to come up on it.
Nah, sweetheart, I didn't see a penny of that money. They had nothing to do with me.
Like, people want their money back. She better not give a dime back to whoever. Y'all ain't getting no money back. Her story is true. Y'all gave it out for a good reason. God bless y'all. But Brandon,
I can see how it can be confusing because she's only creating one side of a narrative. You know, she would take pictures. Send it to my phone and delete it out your phone. You know, she doing all that to keep up an act with you guys. I promise you, it's never me. I'm not doing that. You know, like that shit is stupid.
So she's in it for the playpen. I mean, yeah.
I guess she's in it for the.
Taxes was feeling unwelcome.
Supposed to be fame and money. I'm not in on. I've seen a lot of comments.
Women out there dealing with this and they don't understand. They don't understand a man can drive you crazy. A man can drive you
Literally, they can drive you crazy.
Oh, man.
Your brain up.
And now they gonna have this shit all over the world tomorrow. But
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video right now. Look, this part 10,002 of this whole situation going on with the bride that was in the dress, Kiki, who went viral not too long ago about her husband. If you've been keeping up with the situation, which I know a lot of people say they don't, but they do. If you've been watching what the hell been happening and things like that, you will know basically now she's saying that she's finna get a divorce and she had the papers and stuff like that and she's getting ready to sign, right? And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I had like 3 or 4 people hitting me up telling me, hey, look, I want you to do a video about this whole situation. Basically she did an interview or something like that. I'm gonna tell you the truth, I have not watched no interviews and I do not keep up with this shit. It's just strictly content for me and entertainment for those who find it as entertaining. If you don't, okay, we're happy for you, but yeah, man, and for those who say they don't want to see it or they don't like her and shit like that, I can understand, and we'll holler at y'all later on another video. I know some people still want to tell me, I don't know why, but shit, we'll holler at you later. But basically this right here is pertaining to the husband more so than anything. I actually looked up some videos, like I told y'all the other day when I did the last video, when she was talking about giving everybody the money back, that I had some videos of him speaking, but I forgot about this shit. You feel me? So these videos been sitting in my phone, and I found a couple of new ones today when I was hit up about this whole situation. But in the midst of me finding videos about him and stuff like that, I found other clips and stuff, and I also seen that her mother is speaking out as well too now, and she's talking, and she went live with her mama. So look, I seen majority of everything that's pertaining to this video, so I'm not gonna stick it all the way through because I already done watched it, but the first beginning of this, I haven't seen it, so let's go ahead and check this out. And yeah, I really want to hear what the mama had to say. But she's being exposed by the husband. The husband saying everything was fake. He said he been there the whole time. They've been having off and on moments and shit like that. But ultimately, he said that she's been playing games with him and everybody else, lying about everything that's going on in their relationship, saying play along with this and play along with that. But she also did state in the beginning that he did say that he was going to try to, tarnish her name and, knock her character from where it said knock her, knock her off or whatever. I don't know, whatever the hell people thinking that she got going on or whatever. I don't know. Shit, I'm just saying, just throwing off whatever she got going on. I'm going to put it like that. So we're finna go ahead and jump into this, see what the hell is going on. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. And yeah, man, there's a couple of more things I forgot to say about it. I don't know. She got a stalker from one of her exes from back in the day that she got out of jail too. So a lot of people are saying that she got a husband out of jail. I don't know nothing about that. But yeah, as I was looking through the comments and shit, it's still going viral to this day. So it's a audience for it. So yeah. But let's go to jump into it and see what the hell going on. Let's go.
November 16th. Shaking my head. Come on, I'm at home. I've been having a headache. I've been sleeping all day. What'd she say? I'm about to head your way. He said he ain't never did it, right? Hold on, y'all, I don't want to show y'all his number.
This the stalker.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, right? When he went to jail, okay, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I was a dum-dum. I did bond him out, but I couldn't bond him physically because I was the person that he beat. So I put my name on it and I had somebody else do it. Okay. All right. Y'all listen to that. Listen to that and take heed.
Yeah, right.
I move on with my life. 4 years later, I'm single. I get a text message on Facebook from a girl. She say, hi, I'm talking to a guy named Michael, and the bail bondsman gave me your number. Gave me your information, and I looked you up on Facebook. No, it was...
Okay, so pertaining to that whole situation right there, the stalker from back in the day is saying that she's messing with her husband now, but she don't know what the woman looked like or something like that. And I'm trying to find some videos behind the scene to kind of put some more context to it. I'm lost. I be catching up. Y'all know how I do shit, man. I see some and then I get right into it and I find out a lot as I'm going. But you know what I'm saying? I was watching these videos right here. Basically the ones that I got at the end, I watched those, but I already knew kind of what was going on and what she's talking about right here. Like I said, I've been watching bits and clips and shit like that, but really the main thing that I didn't see was what the mama had to say. And the mama was going live with her too, and she was kind of having like a panic attack or some shit like that. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on, but she got to stay off this internet. And people can tell her this shit every day, all day, but she not going to listen. It's going to take her to have to get sick and tired to be sick and tired. You feel me? Let's get back into it.
It was cake. It was cake. I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how did I force that? That's all. I guess I deserve. I probably do deserve all this because I fall in love too easy. I love really, really hard. So tomorrow I'm going downtown and I'm gonna go do this. And I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So tomorrow is the day. And I'm giving up on marriage, I'm giving up on love, I'm giving up on everything. So I hope. Yeah, so it's happening. This is hard. How did I do it? Anybody ever been through this before?
Kiki, if they have been through it before, they not all on the internet telling people, stranger people, they damn business. Come on, Kiki. Kiki, you is dragging this out for monetary gain. We all see that. And well, let me speak for myself. I see you dragging this on out for monetary gain. Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if even when next year comes, that this still going to be a topic to be talked about. You know what you're doing.
Somebody that's not mean. Somebody that's real. Somebody that's not evil. The matching pajamas was before I moved into this apartment. It was before I moved into this apartment. I'm telling y'all this.
Okay,
he'll text me, he'll call me, and I will fall for it. Yes, I will, because
but Kiki, Kiki, just listen, just relax and listen. I'm not the enemy. I'm trying to just get an understanding, and I'm just trying to, because I see all the stuff that the people are saying, so we're trying to understand, because it's a lot of confusion. So, right, you're saying that we saw the matching pajamas. Okay, that's...
Okay, so look, I don't know if people have seen this because it's like something people trying to make an exclusive. You gotta do a lot of shit to see the picture, but y'all already know I found the picture and basically just him and her kissing with the matching pajamas when she had everybody thinking that he wasn't around, thinking that she was done and things like that. So people are just really upset that she's been getting money. She's been getting, I guess, brands been reaching out to her, giving her free shit, all type of different stuff. And they upset because they going through shit and they giving her money. You feel me? And they ain't getting no brand deals and stuff like that. And somebody was just saying, shit, I'm going through more than what she going through and I ain't got nothing. You feel me? But like I said last time, shit, if y'all giving away 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 shit, I've been heard a lot of times. And we could talk about it. And I want to get paid too. Shit, shoot me something. I'll do it. Shit, we could talk about breakdown, whatever I need to do, man. Real talk. You feel me? If it's going to be that easy. You know what I'm saying? Now, true enough, for people going through something, I believe in helping. But you know what I'm saying? If it's just something about certain shit, I don't feel like you should just be paying and giving compensation for. But as far as her situation, I ain't really just speaking about, I'm just speaking in general when I say what I say, because I ain't here to knock nobody hustle. But at the same time, if you ain't really going through some shit, don't be doing this to people, bro. You know what I'm saying? People need their bread. It's Christmas time, holidays and shit. Let's get back into it.
This holiday season, every macro bar is more than just a snack. It's a gift to your body.
thing. And then the next thing was that you told us, okay, you don't talk to him or all this stuff, but you had your child reach out to him to go trick-or-treating. If you know that y'all are not supposed to be in the same environment, which is what you told us when you posted that video, you said we're not supposed to be around each other. You keep putting yourself in situations to be around him. Because why would you have your child call him to go trick-or-treating?
Wait,
you should keep those kids away from him.
I'm going to tell you why. I don't have my baby call. She have her own phone, and she has his number saved. She calls Brandon all the time. My kids don't have a father, okay? So they call. I would never stop them, but if I have to stop her from calling him, I will. If I have to take them away, then I will. I don't never tell him. So I don't never say, call Brandon. If anything, I wish they would stop asking about him. But that's all that they know is Brandon. That's all they know.
I understand that, Kiki, and we get that. But it's like, you have to, if you would have got up here and you would have said, y'all, look, we going through it, and I'm trying to figure this out, and this is hard, then you would be getting a different reaction.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wasn't ready to.
But you have to be honest, because you said that you're a reality content creator. So with a reality content creator, we have to know the ups and the downs, because that's what we relate to. We relate to reality.
Okay.
If you are withholding information and then information is being blurted out, that is what makes everybody looking at you like, whoa, we sent money to this person. We are literally trying to save this lady from a person she's saying is a villain. And then you're being around this person. There are pictures of y'all kissing, y'all matching, y'all doing this, y'all trick-or-treating, y'all doing all these things.
Okay.
And it looked crazy. Like it looks very insane. So you have to be honest. Like you have to be real. You can't say one thing and then go behind and then do another thing.
Okay. Okay.
And you also
and see, that's the thing about being a reality content creator and all of that type of shit. You can do reality content, but to put people inside of your household, your relationship and shit like that, I just don't really rock with it. You feel me? I always done said that people who come to the internet and be trying to expose shit, talking about shit, I always feel like that's the lamest shit ever that you can do. It's like so lame. Like, bro, you can't handle what you got going on outside of the internet when it's like got something to do with intimacy, relationships, friendships, and shit like that. True enough, the incident that took place outside of your intimate, you know what I'm saying, like surroundings and who you dealing with, who you friends with and shit like that, I can understand you possibly saying something about it on the internet. But when it comes to your household, your friendship.
Wait a minute. Now, I've never heard of a reality content creator. Did not know that such a thing even exists. So I'm learning something new as far as this. I'm just thinking she's a content creator. I'm not thinking on a scale that she's a reality content creator, because she's not even being truthful with the situation. If Carlos King was able to find that picture of her and her husband in matching pajamas and they kissing, I mean, one would say that she's sitting up scamming people out of money, playing on people's heartstrings with a bullshitting story, and she making it believable with all the tears and all everything else, right? My thing is this. I don't know too much about a reality content creator, but all I know is she's putting out content that everybody is picking up on, point blank. But in my opinion, she ain't being real about everything. She's holding back, and she's not being truthful about her situation, in my opinion. And then with a picture like that comes out of her and her husband in matching pajamas and they kissing, but you was just online talking about how he didn't beat you, you didn't have to send him to jail and all this and that. So in people's minds, it's like, what's really going on? Is you really in a bind with this man, or is you playing on people on the internet for monetary gain? My opinion, you playing on people that allows you to play on them for monetary gain just to put out content on Facebook. That's what I truly believe.
Your relationships, your sneaky links, whatever the hell you got going on, to go to the internet is so lame and weird to me. Like, you really want people to know what you got going on that bad? I never would understand it, but I'm only saying that to say, like, once you do that, I feel like you have crossed the line where you got to be able to understand that a lot of weird shit is going to come with it. You feel me? And if you keep on going along with it, then, you know, it's going to get weirder and weirder. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you always want to keep people out your business. And true enough, she may be dealing with something that's mental or having some type of mental breakdown and shit like that. And people do that. And I always have a soft spot for people who do that. But it comes to a point. You feel me? So yeah, but let's get back into it. I just feel like what she said was true, but at the same time, you can cut that shit off and switch your content up at any time. But you gotta understand and realize that when you do that, they're gonna be mad as hell at you too. So yeah, you know, you gotta pick your pauses. You feel me? But let's get back.
You ain't lying about that, Carlos King. Once you switch up the content and you start talking about anything else, they don't even want to pay attention to you no more. They want the bullshit reality drama, and if it ain't that, they're not going to tune in. So I know all too well about switching the content and not talking about the dumb bullshit, fuck shit, or whatever the case may be. Then I have only 6 or 7 people, maybe 10 people up in my room that's going to pick up the content, which in fact, I'm actually good with that. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm actually good with that. Keep all them degenerates, uncouth, unsavory sons of bitches away from here.
Back into it. Let's go.
Well, I blocked them. I've been getting calls from private numbers, but I'm not going to answer any private numbers. Sue him for what? We said, why did I go back to him? Because I wanted him to change. I wanted him to love me. I wanted him to be my husband. That's why. I was just hoping that I didn't have to file for a divorce. I was hoping that all this shit was really a nightmare. I was hoping he'll love me. I just want him to love me. But he won't. He won't love me. I understand that now. I get it now, though. I get it. I promise I get it. He don't love me.
Kiki, how about you first love yourself? Let me tell you something, Kiki. You want a man to love you so much, but you don't think that man don't see that you don't even love yourself? You can't expect another person that you want to be in their life to love you more than you love your own self. That doesn't make any sense. You need to dig deep and find a way to love yourself more than anybody. You can be with whoever you want to be with. That's not what I'm talking about. Self-love, Kiki. Love yourself more. Respect yourself more. You're not giving yourself no respect with the things that you're doing on the internet. You're disrespecting yourself, and then you want to cry foul when people have an objection to what you're doing.
My grandma let him see them. He pretended, I guess he said he missed them or something. But I guess he was just using it to get a picture. Today I talked to the hotline.
Oh, hell no.
And I just was thinking, like, if I wasn't here anymore, what that'll do to my family, what that'll do to my girls.
Oh, you know what? See, You is all about the drama. Drama sells. You're not going to do that to yourself. You're only saying that so you could play on the heartstrings of people who is following you in your story. You're not going to do none of that shit. So I don't even know why you said that. But now, yes, I do understand why you said what you just said. But you're not going to commit to that.
So I took my medicine. I prayed. And I said, I'll be okay, right? So this is day 2, going on day 2. This shit is hard. We went to marriage counseling, and it's crazy when he proposed. I don't understand how it was forced because he texted my dad, asked my dad for his permission. My dad said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do? Marriage is hard." He told my dad, "This is what I want to do. I know it's hard. I feel like I'm the only one that can deal with your daughter. I know she's emotional, but I love that she's emotional." He texted my grandma. He had the waiter put the ring in the cake. He had him put it in the cake. He got on his knees. He said, "Baby, I know I put you through a lot. I know I hurt you, but please marry me. And I promise you I don't play about marriage. You ain't got to worry about me ever hurting you." It was the happiest day of my life. And it was on my birthday. It was on my birthday. This took the joy out of my birthday from me.
No, you allowed that. You, not him. You did, Kiki. Stop blaming others and look at the mirror at yourself and take accountability for your own actions in this situation. No one forced you to go ahead and get married to this man. You decided as an adult that you wanted to be with him. So now deal with it. But all of this crying and this is just driving me crazy with you doing all this crying.
Now, every time my birthday happens, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about how on my birthday, he proposed to me.
Okay, this the mama right here.
I'm Kiki Jones' mother.
Kiki mama, do you love me? Do you need me? Damn, all right. Well, Kiki mama, I see you.
Brandon Jones is my son-in-law. I have been talking to Brandon more than I have been with Kiki. But I noticed lately he haven't been answering my phone calls. So I get the word that, hey, Brandon is on, social media.
Yeah, he on tour right now.
Telling stories. So that would make me go and look to see what type of stories that he was telling. Because I'm trying not to be in it because I am, going through a process. I'm sick. And I've been having infusions and a lot of stuff been going on with me.
Damn, the mama sick too.
But Brandon
hope they get
haven't
better.
been responding, and I say why he's lying on social media. He been lying on my baby. Kiki Jones is the only child. Well, she's not the only child. She have an older sister, and she have a younger sister by her dad, but an older sister by me. That I had a daughter, Laquana. She's Kanisha's oldest sister. And if you understand, the feeling of losing a child, no matter at what age, but it impacts. And in the last, maybe 10 years, I done lost a lot of people that have been close to me. So I know that I need to check Brandon about all them lies. But he went to jail, and I talked to him when he got out. I kind of knew because he was sleeping on his mom's couch. So when I texted him, I asked him, was this like a get back, at Kiki? Because she's going on, and I'm proud of her that she's not taking it good. She just got married, not even a year ago. We just had a big wedding. But like we talked the wedding felt calmed it off because when I pulled up, his mom was there and she came to destroy. And Brandon only wanted to wear a tailor-made suit. But Brandon,
So I feel you on that.
you're not answering my phone calls no more because you lying on my baby. Y'all, she is going through a tough time. If you can understand what Kiki is going through, you.
LaTanya apparently not. And who knows if she's really telling the truth about that either way, though, LaTanya. I don't really believe a lot of things that come up out of Kiki's mouth because, you know, to me, it's just all for content and monetary gain for her. So, again, she said that, yeah, but do I believe it? No, I don't know about all that, but it's what she said. It's on record now. So if she try to walk it back or then tell another story when she done said this already, then we gonna know already that she lying.
You wouldn't even have no doubt that the whole story is a big lie. Because it's real. Matter of fact, it's something that like 90% of us go through. It's sad, but it's the truth. You know, like people want their money back. She better not give a dime back to whoever.
Oh shit!
Y'all ain't getting no money back.
That's gonna cause some
Her
problems.
story is true. Y'all gave it out for a good reason. God bless y'all. But Brandon, either you can call me or you keep.
Mama in on it. Fuck that shit. Mama said she better not get no damn money back. We already know that, Mama, that Kiki ain't giving back that money. She done spent that money on whatever it is that she wanted to spend it on. The end. She's not giving none of them people that sent her some money, they're not giving her. She's not giving back that money to no people. That's all cap.
Keep lying.
Hold on. Don't think I'm laughing. I ain't laughing because there's people that be real sympathetic and things like that, but you got to take your time and analyze who you're dealing with and what's going on. I think it's just so crazy these days that a young lady can get on the internet, boohoo, cry, sad story and shit like that, and people just instantly run with it and people instantly take the side of that person. It happens to dudes as well too. They can get on the internet, but pretty much 90% of the time a woman can get on the internet, sit down, cry, sob story, or even just talk regular, and people will sympathize with them because they have went through something. They're projecting and they can just feel what they're going through, what they think they do, because if you got discernment, you can see through a lot of different shit. But sometimes you can't be tricked, you can't be fooled and things like this. So I don't kick nobody while they down, but you know, I feel like they, you know, people who out here donating $5,000 and $10,000 and hundreds of dollars and shit like that, just because you sympathize with the person without actually just getting to know them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, really don't make no sense when it got something to do with the relationship and shit, because people be going through all type of different things and they literally be knowing what the hell is going on until it's done, and then they come to the internet and they expose everything and people just run with it. And I feel like now, you know, you got to start saying, hey, you didn't see this whole time, you didn't know this, and you know, start questioning shit and start thinking like, hey, they've been knowing this whole damn time. Why the hell I'm going to contribute or even believe what you're saying without, you know what I'm saying, taking some time to think like this might be some bullshit. You might just be a scorned person. But it's just the way of the world right now.
But you know, a lot of people would just donate just to the content and it entertains them. So you got to weigh that on in too. Yeah, you got some people that would donate towards you and whatever type of situation you may be in, right? But you also got people that's going to donate to you because of the content. They don't give a damn about what you're going through. It's just entertaining for them to get them through the day. You got to think about that part too.
It's sad and unfortunate that these days, you feel me, you cannot, you know what I'm saying, get into it with people and shit because they go to the internet. Well, I don't give a damn person, I swear. But people, they don't want to get into it with people because somebody go to the internet on them and shit like that. And I feel like it's just lying because people gonna instantly believe them and they'll mess up their whole life over some shit like this. You feel me? But hey, he fighting back. I mean, why would you? If people lying on you, say what you gotta say. If she's lying on him and vice versa. But y'all get where I'm coming from when I say what I say.
Right.
I gotta start tightening up and understanding that people be lying and playing games, and you can't get finessed out here. You feel me? But yeah, let's get back into it.
Social media, tell me what's going on. You know, he didn't even tell me what happened yet. He just said that he cheated before they got married.
He coming up after this.
And now he lying. You know, I was giving him time to tell me what happened.
David, the movie.
I will not be afraid.
I was giving him time to tell me what happened, but his mama already had told me that he was, you know, a H, you know, that he still was going to have all kind of women. But I didn't think it was going to be like that. Then when you find your soulmate, you meet your soulmate. But, yeah, take it easy on him. Because somehow she think that she can go through this and tell y'all. So obviously she got a lot of supporters. And I thank all y'all. But Brandon is lying. I don't know. He was driving Lyft. So maybe he needs some money. I don't know. But Kiki is my baby. And somehow she thought she can cry out and tell the world and everybody would be on her side. But then we found out that, yeah, some of it was, but now time going now, you know, like they need to just read the whole book. Read it to the end. Don't get to the middle and want to give up. Her story is it's a story. Sorry. Her story is real, and Brandon is lying. That's why he ain't talking to me no more. He stopped answering because he knew he was up to something. And I asked him, was he just trying to do a get back? But it's sad. It really is.
Is that my husband was no longer into me. She stated that you were looking at other women on the cruise ship, like you didn't want to be with her. So let's just kind of start from there and hear that story.
Well, like I told another podcast, you know, all that stuff was pretty much premeditated. You know, that she would be like, "Hey, act like you're not interested," or you know, just do something silly or something like that. You know, so when the lights, camera, action, I'm in the act. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So look, I believe, and this is just my opinion, y'all. This is just my opinion. I believe that the mama is in on it to help her daughter carry the narrative on out. So now the husband comes in, he said, oh, hell no. I ain't about to let y'all keep spinning this damn narrative. This was an act, ladies and gentlemen. When she hit that live button, it's lights, camera, action, and she's going right into character. Oh, and please, ladies and gentlemen, y'all sub up to Latanya Phillips' fishing channel. Her link is in the chat. For those who don't know who Latanya Phillips is, she has a fishing channel. All right. She also has a sponsor for her channel. Let's help her get that channel monetized, plus with the sponsor, so she can maximize her earnings on YouTube. All right. She's a good sister. She don't be involved in no bullshit. She does a fishing channel. She fish. She actually show you how to relax. And a lot of us need to look at videos such as Latanya Phillips to teach us how to relax and just live life. All this old dumb shit. Maybe if they'd have went fishing a little bit more, maybe they wouldn't be up in the bullshit that they in now.
That's what it was.
So are y'all like, okay, so is this like for like play or are y'all serious? Like what's going on?
No, it's very serious. This ain't no joke. No, she took this shit to another level. You know, it got so bad that I was getting death threats, and you know, she even tried to get Rick Ross' baby mama to call my phone.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold up. She tried to get Rick Ross' baby mama to call. Boy, these motherfuckers here. Insatiable. I'm starting to think the same thing. You see how he paused when she said, is this for real or is this for play? And he sat up and thought about it. No, then he answered, no, this is very real. No, it ain't. You in on it just like her mommy is. And you don't give a fuck at this point because as long as you keeping the shit going, it benefits you, her mama, and her. So I believe that all three is in on the whole debacle of what they showing on Facebook.
I'm like, why would Miss Chipmunk try to call me? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Lady, please leave me alone. You know, you don't know me, I don't know you. So please stay over there where you at, because this ain't what you want.
So, okay, y'all are actually going through, I guess, a divorce, or is it just separating? Because I seen yesterday. Okay, so the part that's just is because she made a post yesterday, and it was like, oh, I want to call this. Okay, he didn't answer, so I'm going to call him. Then she ended up at the house, but she stated that you all are not supposed to be in the same room together. Is that true?
Yes, but see, coming up on I want to say, well, it's already been a month since I've been released from jail. You know, I ended up getting a whole DV case, you know, over, and it was something I didn't even do. You know, I don't put my hands on women. My mother didn't raise me like that to even touch a woman. But she is so dramatic and so delusional. I believe she pretty much put together a whole storyline to set me up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm currently dealing with right now, you know? I got a whole high-rank felony that I'm fighting.
Wow. So if you don't mind, if it's not too personal, what is the situation with the children?
As in?
I've seen comments saying like, she doesn't have them anymore, like someone else has them, and I just seen I don't know if it's true, I'm just going off the comments, like they stay elsewhere and she's doing all this but never like, what's going on with that?
Well, her grandmother has temporary custody of the girls, you know. They're well taken care of. They're not being mistreated. You know, and they're you wanna.
Your grandma got her grandma got temporary custody of her daughters. But you sitting online acting a plumb goddamn fool over this man right here. You get all the money in the world. But because you want to keep up the drama and you want to keep up the BS on social media, I wouldn't be surprised if that don't play a part in why you don't have your kids right now. That is a goddamn shame.
My honest opinion, they are exactly where they need to be, because my wife is her mental right now is not up to par.
Oh, that's a nice way of putting it and saying that, you know what, I ain't gonna even say that. That she's mentally challenged. So didn't you know that when you first got up with her that she was a little mentally off? You still went on and married her. So then what do that make you then, sir? I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Jones, and I want to first say all honor to the panel and the people in the chat. Hey, how y'all doing? How do we know that all of this isn't a scam? It's not a setup that it ain't, set up by Todd to bring us all, all of that. And it's just not for her to get a GoFundMe and a GFM, I'm sorry, and also for y'all to come up on me.
Nah, sweetheart, I didn't see a penny of that money. That was.
We don't know that, man. Yes, bro, you lying. Bro, you lying. Yes, you did reap some of the benefits of that bread that she getting. Of course you ain't gonna come out and say that it was a play. Bro, come on, man. I don't believe you. I don't believe Kiki. Her mom finally coming out and speaking about it only furthers it in my mind that this is all a play. Y'all schemed up this goddamn story. Man, come on, man. Look, you and Kiki mama benefited off of this. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. Man, please. You benefited off that shit.
They had nothing to do with me. You know, when she started that GoFundMe, I was pretty much just getting out of jail. You know. So now, to everybody out there watching, I had nothing to do with that GoFundMe. I wouldn't even.
We don't give a damn about you not having nothing to do with the GoFundMe. You don't have to have nothing to do with it to actually get a part of the bread. You're trying to use food salad, my nigga. That ain't gonna work. I don't believe you. I believe that you benefited off of any proceeds that she has gotten from all of this. But of course, you can't say that on the internet because that'll fuck it all the way on up. So come on now.
And derate myself to even do some shit like that, like asking strangers for money. No, I go out here and get it just like anybody honest, hardworking person that does.
Celebrate the 12 days of fitness at Planet Fitness. Join for $1 down, $15 a month. Offer ends December 19th.
When the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands, America's favorite warmer.
So when you said, and I'm sorry, Barbie, when you said she came to you and brought it up as far as like, do this, and pretend like you're not into me, pretend like you treat me a certain type of way. Did she come to you and say, this is how we're going to get views and we're going to become social media famous and all of that? And you as a husband, you just like went into it?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, you could say you kind of hit it on the head, you know. Like she would, like, I'm going to just give you a prime example. Like one of the little clips is when we at the car wash and I sprayed it with the...
I also put Tanya's link up in the chat. If y'all not subbed up to Hammer Time Funk, her link is right there in the chat. Y'all go sub up to Tanya.
The hose. She thought that up, you know what I'm saying? I want to just wash the car and go. But her idea of becoming this social media content creator that she always wanted to be, we at least got to do 2-3 videos a day. And I'm like, no, you got to do 2-3 videos. I don't have to do that. I get to a bag, you know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Why you cut off this zaddy beard?
Sweetheart, I just started a job today in the chemical plants. I had to. You can't have facial hair. I've been getting this all day, you know.
Cause you went from zaddy to granddaddy.
Nah, I had to, mama, you know what I'm saying? Because the job that I have, I deal with chemicals, and you can't have a full beard anymore with that.
So what is okay, I've seen an interview with you and another creator, and she posted the interview or whatever, but then she went back and posted you and Kiki's picture where y'all were in matching pajamas. So the people are a little confused on why, because there are people that has donated, and I've never donated anything to y'all, so you don't have to worry about me. But there are people who have actually donated thousands of dollars to her or either you all, and it's like, okay, it first started off, oh, he broke my heart, he did this, he's not interested in me, blah blah blah. Now it's like, okay, she has all this stuff now, this and that, and like everything just kind of seems like a plaything, like a money grab. Because then the same lady that you talked to, she went back and posted pictures of you and Kiki in like matching pajamas. Y'all were kissing, this and that. But Kiki only posted pictures that made it look like she was by herself. So that's why people are kind of confused, because people are actually donating to this stuff.
Well, you know, I can see how it can be confusing, because she's only creating one side of a narrative. You know, she would take pictures. Send it to my phone and delete it out your phone. You know, she doing all that to keep up an act with you guys. I promise you, it's never me.
No, it's all with you. What the hell is you talking about, man? You with the act. Even if you go along with it, that means that you're complicit in what she's doing. What is you talking about? Do anybody up in the chat believes that he has a hand in what's going on right now? Bro, yes, you is complicit. You complicit in all of this.
I'm not doing that, you know, like that shit is stupid.
So she
what up, Woody Wolfpack, man? No, you didn't say, why is Bruce on the thumbnail? Hey, Wolfpack, that's a trans woman. Her name is Dominique Robinson. Damn, she kind of do look like Bruce. And look,
she's in there for the playpay. I mean, yeah.
I guess she's in it for supposed to be fame and money. I'm not in on it. You know, I've seen a lot of comments throughout social media. Oh, they in it together. They doing this. No, it's never me.
Well, let me ask you this, because when y'all was on the ship and she said, hey, before I turn this camera on, I'm finna do this, just act like whatever. What do you say that's you taking part in the scheme?
No. Well, I'm just supporting her for what she wants.
No, you're in on it. See, you can't even be honest. You're in on it. If you're supporting what she has going on, then that means that you're in it, sir. You're completely in it. What is you talking about? Damn, this is diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. He is sitting up here deflecting on. How are you in support of what she doing and you have nothing to do with it? That don't make any sense, sir. Damn.
I want to be a content creator, but for along everything that happened afterwards, I had nothing to do with that.
But if that's your wife, I would have told her, hello, we're not gonna make it seem like we beefing if we're not beefing. Because at that time when she told you to do that, were y'all in a good space, like mentally?
You talking about when we was on the ship?
the ship thing, because that's where it started, right? When she said, "Hey,
no, we were good." You know, like we was enjoying ourselves, this and that. It just what made it spiral out of control is she went in my phone and seen some old stuff. You know.
Oh, so she caught you cheating?
No, I wasn't. This was stuff in my phone before I even
get it together. Man, they don't believe that shit, and I don't either. She went through your phone, caught you doing probably some explicit text messages to other women. Come on, man. You come on. At least keep it real at this point. What you still lying for?
Before I even met her.
Well, why you still got stuff in your phone before you even met her?
Well, sweetheart, I didn't even look. I wasn't even looking at it like that.
Oh, you wasn't looking at it like that. So
you a goddamn lie. Look, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. When I got with my girl, I had all type of text messages from other women, things of that nature, right? When I got with my woman, all of that was gone. I completely eradicated everything in my phone that could go back or be used against me now. And you know why? Because for one, I told her any damn way about women that I'd have been with in my life. And for two, I'm not going to be that fucking dumb, leave my phone around, and for her to see some old shit when it don't have nothing to do with now, you might as well just erase it all. If you keep on to it that way, then maybe it's a possibility that you may bend back on them women that you was dealing with in your past. If you get married to a woman, then all the things that you used to do in your past supposed to be gone. So you're not going to get me to believe, that means that you were still doubling back on the women that you used to deal with in your past, my brother. Come on, man. It don't take no brain. It don't take no rocket scientist to see exactly what the fuck is going on in this situation.
When did the because you left a voicemail or a voice message that she just recently posted, and you were talking about how her cootie pap is dry, and you have better, you've had better and wetter. So when did that come about?
Shit, well, she was downplaying me on her live, and one of my peoples end up screen recording it and send it to me because me and her are not friends on any social media platform. So
okay, I have a couple of questions. Hey, I'm Glomo, and I'm actually in communication with Kiki, and I just wanted to see if she would come on to, not with you on the panel, but at another time. She declined. She said she wished I do want to say this. She said, "Thank you so much. I will always love my husband. Unfortunately, he just don't feel the same way. So I'm moving on, and I don't want to break no contact." I guess I have a no contact order. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. And I didn't want her on the panel anyway. I wanted another space for another day, like see if she would rebuttal. But I do want to see if we could talk about, so people in the chat, and we can understand your side of the story. How did we get here? Meaning, can you start from the beginning, like the wedding dress? What happened for her to do that? Can you explain your side of that?
Back to you. Ain't she the one with the flat booty? Ain't she the one with the pancake booty? I did block her.
Whether you're a professional technician or simply take pride in maintaining your own cars, Harbor Freight.
She says she got a bunch of different pages because she called herself. She's crazy, so she's stalking me. I don't even know how this girl look. I don't even know how she look. When she said Michael, I was like, wait a minute. That's like 7 years ago. That's what I'm telling you. She slept with Michael first. The Bell Buzz people gave her my name, Mama. The Bell Buzz people gave her my name. I be trying. How she get your number? That's why I be trying.
I'm telling you, she hit me up years ago, said she wanted to have information about Michael. Did he really beat me?
She told me that you wanted to give her a head, let her know about Michael, that you was so sweet, and she just wanted to let you know that.
How I'ma find her, Mama? I don't even know how she look. I need to find out how this girl look. I need to find out how this girl look. I need to for something happen. This is weird.
I search.
She got fake pages. How we gonna find her?
Sure. Just let me just talk.
Call Brandon. Call Brandon on 3-way now, Mama. He needs to send a.
Calm down, baby. Calm down.
Get the fuck. Now all of a sudden she caught a brain freeze all of a sudden. But didn't y'all just see that cup of drink on that damn table? Boy, Kiki, you coming straight out of a goddamn comic book with this shit.
Breathe. And remember, this girl just this girl is trying to get to you. I see a lot of people, you know, like you told me, Mama, people can be really mean. Read the comments. So you just got to take what you told me and put it in you.
It's not about the comments. The comments are strangers. I could deal with strangers talking about me. I could deal with that. But this girl is stalking me. Who is this girl?
I don't know. I'll find out. Because she using numbers normally. Sometimes numbers can either get pinned. I can find out where the number coming from.
I'm trying to be transparent. People are so mean. People are so mean. I'm trying.
You can do it, baby.
I'm being strong.
You've been real strong. And
Mama, last night it was a baby girl. She's 22. I want to show her you can lead people, you know. But this, it's young women out there dealing with this, and they don't understand. They don't understand a man can drive you crazy. A man can drive you crazy.
Literally, they can drive you crazy.
Oh, man.
Your brain up.
And now they gonna have this shit all over the world tomorrow. But duh.
You stupid motherfucker, you putting it on the internet for everybody to see. What in the entire fuck is you talking about? That should be the last thing that you worry about, is that the whole world gonna see it. They've been looking at it, you stupid motherfucker. The fuck?
I'm drunk.
Tanisha, stop crying.
I don't think I
them people your tears.
But my head hurt, Mom.
Your head hurts because you're drinking too damn much. Your head hurts because you're drinking too much. What about that goddamn drink that you just showed people on your fucking table? The fuck, man? What the fuck is going on here?
Take an Advil. Do some breath. Do some of that woosah stuff. But Tanisha, I'm telling you, this girl been trying to get your attention for a minute. So if I was you, don't give it to her. Don't give it to her. She's trying to get some followers. Is that what they do it for?
But why was she so? For the last 6 years, she been trying to get followers. This don't make sense.
Personal, I do agree.
This got to be personal. He told me. He said I should have known. She kept bringing your name up. If she kept bringing my name up, why would he deal? Tell me, I'm sorry.
She said they had a thing, a blowout, like the lights or something went out. So
she said, I fucked your man. He nutted me too. I don't care. I'm finna call. Hold on, Mama.
That is.
I got a call. He want a baby so bad. Your call has been forwarded. She said, let that sink in, and he loved it. Why?
No, actually.
Why is people so evil? What's wrong with people?
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's in the air, but it takes.
It's okay.
You, me, and all the good people who do have good in their heart. You would run across
I'm blocking her now. I don't.
You said a big blocker.
I unblocked her because the TikTok thing got.
Y'all lying.
I've been moving on. But he was mad. He mad that I'm moving on. He said he's gonna tear me down. He's gonna have everybody turn against me. Matter of fact, what nigga can I call now? Because I got to move on right now. Who can I call? I got to move on now. Like now. Like I need a good.
Insatiable, that sounds good. But in reality, it's not even that way, bro. Especially when you're in a committed relationship. If a woman thinks that you stepping outside of the relationship and she needs some answers, she's going to go through the phone. Because you do got stupid niggas on out here that don't cover their tracks and just leave everything on open and then be so surprised when they find out that they've been already cheating on them or whatever the case may be. So although that do sound good on what you said, but in reality though, hey, most women most definitely will go through a man's phone just to see. And guess what? You got these old beta ass males that go through their women phone. Now that's the one thing that I would never do. I'm not going through nobody's phone. None. I won't do it. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I hope she pays taxes on all that money because the IRS would get her. Oh, you know people is dirty on out here, Latanya. They dirty. And they will rat her ass on out and tell how much she probably is getting or how much she probably didn't get. And she don't pay no taxes up off that money. Oh, she gonna get it, all right. She think it's sweet right now, but just wait.
For me, like right now, I can't do this. I gotta call. Hold on, let me fix my.
Wait a minute, Rachel, what you said, John, if we want to find out something, we don't need a phone. No, it's other ways of finding out stuff though, Rachel, but that be the starter point with a lot of women on nowadays. You don't need the phone. I'm not going to say in all cases, but in some, women go get their information up out the phone. That just I can speak from experience from that. Shit, hell, my woman that went through my goddamn phone. So I won't sit up here and lie. And then when she start asking me questions that if I don't answer truthfully, then she already know the answer to. So that's how they catch you up with a damn lie. If you honest about what you got in your phone, then it is what it is. But when the minute that you lie, she gonna get you, all right? She gonna get you.
My face. Thank you. I don't care. I know it don't. I know. But it's time. So I gotta be with a different nigga every night at this point.
That's not helping you. That's not self-love. You're just slutting yourself on out. You slutting your cell phone out to say some shit like that. If I gotta be with a man, you saying that even if you have to be with somebody different every night just to move on, that's not moving on. That's you being a slut. Let's just call a thing a thing. If that's what you want to be, cool. I ain't judging. But don't justify you trying to move on by saying, oh, well, maybe if I be with somebody different every night, Maybe it help. No, it don't. Love yourself first.
He ain't answering. Let me call the next one.
Hey, what's that great non-alcoholic beer?
It's athletic. You're holding it.
It's athletic. Ask for it.
Taxes was feeling unwelcome. Now taxes?
I'm going Monday. I'm going Monday. I'm going Monday.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
What's on it?
Where you at? When you coming to Houston?
I'm trying to go back to town. Them niggas was throwing punches though. I ain't gonna lie.
What you doing? It's late.
Punches. Shit, I'm realizing it's funny. Nobody can knock nobody out.
I miss you.
How you go from Lord Jesus Christ? She went from buku tears. Oh, I got to move on. Now, do you hear the conversation with the man that she's on the phone with right now? Now she got her seductive look going on. I'm not going to say what I would have normally said in this situation because I think y'all already know what I probably would have said, but I'm going to refrain from even saying that even about Kiki because she is a DSB, okay? Now, y'all figure out what DSB stands for.
I was supposed to come, but I had stuff to do. I don't care. I'll come.
I'm trying to go out to Cali with me.
Okay, baby. Well, I guess I'll be in Cali then. Okay.
So wait, hold on. You're in Texas. This man is in Cali. You about to book you a flight to go to Cali to go see him. Lord Jesus Christ.
Call me later then. I need to call America. I don't even give at this point. Matter of fact, let me get on the dating app. I'm sorry, y'all. Judge me all y'all want, but I gotta get over him. I gotta get over him right now, bro. Right now. Right now.
That ain't helping you to get on no dating site to go date and try to talk to random men. Kiki, it seems like you don't love yourself enough just to be by yourself. I can tell you need a man in your life to give you some type of validation or something. A man sense that from a woman, you're going to get played every single time. It never fails. No, Rachel, hell no, I don't know what this crazy ass heifer want. No, I don't. She damn sure ain't gonna get it from over here any damn way. So I don't have a clue about. All I know is she needs to love herself first, Rachel. Before she can be sitting up here giving her love out to everybody else, how about she sit back and love herself first? I bet you she ain't gonna do that.
Right now. I'm finna put some clothes on. I'm finna go out. I'm gonna go out tonight. Let's do that.
You're gonna do that anyway.
It's time. I can't.
Rachel, I can't with you right now, Rachel. Yes, I know what she said up in the car, but I don't care. I don't care nothing about what she said in the car. I would never. Rachel, if I was to see a woman like Kiki walking on the same side of the street as me, I'm walking across the street because I want to avoid a woman like this. Hell fuck no. No, 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 no.
Kiki Green.
They refuse to communicate. They reject all accountability. They try to make you feel insecure.
That's what he's doing.
They act like you don't understand.
That's what
they
he's doing.
expect you to follow their rules.
Girl, back.
I'm not gonna play with nobody's feelings. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know that I just want to be held and fucked and cuddled and I'm unable to love him. I'm gonna let all of them know that. I'm gonna let them know that. I'm gonna let them know that. At this point, I ain't got no other options, y'all.
Wait, Kiki. So you mean to tell me, instead of you forgetting about these men and focus more on yourself, so you're not even thinking about yourself right now. You're thinking about self-gratification, which in fact, that don't even last for that long. But you so much of a coward, in my opinion, Kiki, to love yourself, because why? You seek validation in men to validate you. That's what I see from you. Because you don't even have the gumption, you don't even have the strength to sit up and say, you know what? Let me take some time out for me. Let me learn how to love me again. No, you're still doing the same thing that put you in that situation with you and your former, your current husband right now.
I'm so used to laying with this man, being with this man. It's time that I move on for real.
Oh, God.
I'm going to take my phone out D&D just in case he called me back. He'll never get me over there again. Divorce is not easy. This shit hurt. A 3 or 4, I'd rather be a hoe. I'd rather be a hoe than a lover girl.
Wow. So you would rather be a 304 you really putting on for the internet. I see you, Kiki. You most definitely is putting on for the internet.
Rather be a lover girl. Lover girls get you toe up. It gets you played. It makes you lose shit. It has you losing your mind.
You think you know David's story.
I don't want to be there no more. I don't want to love a motherfucker no more. I promise you that.
Man, shout out to Carlos King for that content. I'm really was glad that was over with. That was torture. Kiki, you full of shit, and you only doing this for the internet. I don't buy into your story. I think you, your mom, and your husband is in on it. Hell, I think your husband's mother is in on it as well, because she didn't got on here and spoke her piece about the whole thing. Man. Oh, Lord. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hit y'all off with an oldie but goodie. Be right back.
How you gonna serve me if I'm lying? Huh? Because you know I ain't lying, bitch.
Run. Pew, pew, pew. You better run. That's what these niggas do. Pew, pew, pew. You hear this? Sue me if I ain't lying. You hear these people tell a lie, and if you don't sue them, that means they telling the truth. Nice try, Mondo. No teeth, Mondo. Run. Pew, pew, pew. See, they only want to talk in a safe space on their platform. Come to my panel. Come to my panel. That dead ass channel ain't getting no life. None of y'all dead ass niggas ain't getting no life from me. I only fuck with the niggas I fuck with. Shout out to you, Johnny Blaze. Sorry to come run that bitch ass nigga off your panel, man. I gotta catch these niggas when I gotta catch them. Run. That's not what I did. You follow this girl. Run. That's what these niggas. We know it's fake. Run. That's what these niggas do. That's what these niggas do. That's what these niggas do. Tell them nice try, Mondo. Hey, you an unhappily married ass man with missing teeth. You scared to show this chump, and you scared to show your wife. I'm tired of these married ass niggas who you don't even see them. Because you never see them happily with their spouse, but they talking shit about everybody else like this behind the blinking picture. This what they do. They get up here and talk shit about you, slander people's name. They don't care about what the platform do. They just gonna say whatever they can to try to diss the person they don't like. Sorry to come on this.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Shut the fuck up. Let me ask you a question, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Let me ask you a question.
That's what these niggas do. Run. That's what these niggas do. Run. That's what these niggas do. Run. That's what these niggas do. We know it's fake.
Whatever, man. I'm doing something.
Just like you, man. It's fake. Just some fake teeth.
Wait a minute, hold on, so I can make sure this time. Hold on.
Run. Nigga show us fake, man.
That shit is not fake.
Hey, that shit is not fake. Who the fuck got taxing a brand new bills like that? Run. Just brand new, crispy ass, brand new bills. Nigga, that shit is fake. You done did it live.
Nigga just came from the bank.
Okay, go spend some money.
Nigga, I just came from the bank.
Go spend it. Show something that you bought.
Write down the serial number, nigga. Chase the serial number, nigga.
This nigga put that. Okay, you got a real bill, and he's showing it with some fake ones. He's showing a real bill with fake ones.
Oh my God! First, all of it was fake, man. I'm about to go. First, all of it was
a real bill.
Hold up, Johnny. First, all of it was fake. Now,
show it.
Real. Shout out to Andrell D. Kimball. Now, we gonna go over this body cam reaction, body cam footage. Excuse me. Now, a family calls a big old ruckus. Oh no! A solvent citizen busted for. Now, okay, let me start over. On January the 5th, 2023, a traffic stop was conducted on the vehicle for displaying a fraudulent tag. All right. This is coming from Code 3. Fair use. This is not in my own content. Fair use allows me to give commentary and give a reaction to this particular body cam story. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now, wait a minute. Now, Insatiable say, JB, no matter who she sleep with, she's still going to wake up with those same feelings and probably feel guilty. You know it, Insatiable. You know it. Her trying to sit up here and be with different men every night, that ain't solving the issue. It's damn near like she want to be a slut. That ain't solving nothing. For one, a woman with some type of integrity about herself would not even allow herself to even say something like that over the internet. Let's just be totally honest about that. Again, I'm not sitting up here judging her. Her life is her life. If she want to be a 304, let this crazy ass heifer be a 304 until she realize that being with different men every night, that ain't gonna solve your issue at hand. Let's just be honest. She has to learn again on how to love herself if she ever loved herself in the first place. She ain't never loved herself. Look at what the shit that she putting her own self through. She's putting herself through all this, and she's doing it for content. She's doing it for monetary gain on social media. So I'm not going to be oblivious to that part alone. Again, if she want to be a 304, hey, let the crazy ass heifer be a 304. I'll be right here to report on it.
John's wife got him one of these electric screwdrivers last year, and I'm getting one for my dad this year for Christmas, and he's going to love it. These are better than...
On January 5th, 2023, a traffic stop was conducted on the vehicle for displaying a fraudulent tag. Upon contact, the driver refused to provide legal identification or any paperwork related to the motor vehicle. The following is the body cam footage of the events that ensued.
Let me stop here. You can just send me another non-emergency. How you doing, sir? What's the problem? My name's also stopped at the city of St. Pete. Reason I'm stopped is because you don't appear to have a valid registration on your vehicle.
This vehicle is registered. Actually, excuse me. First of all, excuse me. I'm a foreign national. This vehicle is registered under the Moorish American National Council.
Okay.
And under the Treaty of Freedom and Friendship and the CNA, the Consular Notification.
So basically, what I'm asking is, are you familiar with Council Notification and Access Manual?
I'm familiar with your train of thought. Do you have your ID on you, sir?
I'm asking
Hey, that officer got right to the point. Yeah, I know about your train of thought. Do you got your license and your registration? He ain't even want to entertain that. Yeah, I done ran across you individuals before on the traffic stop. License and registration, please. That officer ain't trying to hear none of that shit you talking.
Are you familiar with the CNA, the Consular Notification?
My front seat.
Are you familiar with Council
My front seat,
Notification?
yes.
And
My
Access
front seat.
Manual? Yes or no?
Is your lieutenant?
Yep, I have the supervisor on the way, yes.
Okay, but are you familiar with the Council Notification Access Manual?
I'm familiar that with the Florida state statute requires that your vehicle be registered with the state and that you obtain a valid full driver's license to operate within the state.
His lieutenant come because they would know if he doesn't.
All right, I guess he doesn't.
Again, Florida state law requires that you have your vehicle registered with the state of Florida or any of the other.
Wait, so this is happening in Florida. So you got individuals that like to ride around with fraudulent tags on their car, and then they want to put it off for being a Moorish American. You are Moor. Man, go ahead on with all that old dumbass shit, boy. You motherfuckers down there in Florida be doing all type of old illegal shit.
50 states, and you have a valid driver's license within the United States to operate a vehicle.
Under the Constitution.
Now, at this point, I am giving you a lawful order to identify yourself because you're being stopped for a traffic violation.
Excuse me.
Spike strips.
What?
We'll speak to your lieutenant.
You bring your lieutenant, please.
My sergeant is, well, a sergeant's on the way, not my sergeant.
Bring someone who's competent in Council Notification and Notification Access Manual.
You're not familiar.
Tango 16, they're being non-cooperative. They're requesting a supervisor.
You're not familiar with the law.
You're in the United States and you're not familiar with the laws. boy, y'all people would do and try and say anything. But this is ridiculous right here. You hear this shit, LaTanya? Come on. These people are Let me shut up.
So hot.
Get under the tires, they're gonna flee.
Oh, that's what I'm sorry.
Yep.
Well, damn.
Insurance on your first officer? I don't need those things. Okay. I'm asking if you're competent in
You're traveling on the roads in the city of St. Pete in the state of Florida.
National.
Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
I am a foreign national.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, do you have your license, sir? That is a yes or no question. No one cares that you are a foreign national. They don't care nothing about that if you're operating a vehicle in any 50 states of the United States. You still need a valid driver's license. I don't give a damn if you are Moor or not. I know plenty of Moorish Americans, but guess what? They also still know the laws that they got to abide by in the state if they want to operate a vehicle. Sir, you're wrong, and you're going to end up going to jail because you're not complying with the police order.
Asking if you're competent in your consular notification access manual. Every sheriff and policy enforcer are supposed to be competent in that.
Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
Right.
Some form of identification.
Okay. Unless you're competent in that, I'm not required to.
You are required to provide that information during a traffic stop. I do have
commercial stop, and I'm protected by treaty law and obligations. So, like you are confident in the consular notification access manual, you shouldn't be here. You need to bring somebody who is confident in consular notification access manual.
Bro, you going to jail.
Search warrant to ask you any questions. I'm not obligated to ask you anything. I mean, to answer anything for you.
And if you fail to provide that information, you're obstructing this traffic stop, you will go to jail.
I'm going to have to sue you.
That's fine.
Because...
Wow. So that was what you came up with? Well, I'm going to have to sue you when they got their body cams on, dummy. See, this is the product of some Florida shit right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a product of what the fuck is in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, stupid son of a bitch.
You can provide the information or you're going to go to jail.
I'm not going anywhere.
You need to provide.
You're going against the Article 6 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship.
Are you a
between the Moroccan
I am,
Empire
ma'am. You have your driver's license, registration,
US
and proof of
Corporation.
insurance on you.
Are you familiar with the CNA, Council Notification Access? Stop.
Yes or no? Are you familiar?
And stop it for me. Are you aware of
What country are you from?
Moroccan Empire.
we are the Moroccan Empire?
Do you have identification on you so that I can notify your consulate that you've been stopped?
Right, exactly. Where is any type of identification on you, period? If you from this country that you say you from, then how come you can't provide any type of ID? These motherfuckers here. Boy, Insatiable, I think you knew exactly how I was going to react to this shit right here. Shout out to Insatiable is my name for sending me this video right here, because this right here is laughable at best.
Yeah. I can call the consulate. Do you have identification on you?
Consultation and access manual.
What country? You said you're from Morocco? What's your consulate? Moroccan. Do you have identification on you so I can call the consulate and see if they're familiar with you?
The consulate, and I can send up.
You don't actually have to answer the questions unless they have.
Hey, step out of the vehicle.
Hey, I'm ready to give you the information.
Stop. You need to step out of the vehicle.
So now
Sir, at this time you are under arrest. You need to step out of the vehicle.
I'm
Step
trying
out
to
of the vehicle.
cooperate with her.
Now you're breaking my arm.
You need to
Ma'am, I'm talking to her.
Breaking my
do not
arm.
touch me.
Don't touch
not
us.
touching
We're
her.
Grab
talking.
her.
But you
Ma'am,
excuse
ma'am.
me. You need to have
I
a
am
search
acting
warrant,
as a counselor.
a seizure warrant, and an arrest warrant, but you have none of those things.
You, oh my God, this is a dummy. Bro, you going to jail. What is you rambling about with all this old dumb shit? You going to jail. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Sir, you're going to jail, okay? Jail, jail. You have not been in compliance with the police officers and showing any type of identification to identify yourself. You haven't provided any type of registration for that vehicle that you're driving. You Lord Jesus, let's see how this is going to turn out.
Ma'am.
Sir, step out of the vehicle, please. Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to pull you from the vehicle.
Baraka, I'm trying to tell you. You got your.
Sir, step out of the vehicle, or I'm going to remove you from the vehicle.
Excuse me.
Right,
Stop
let me show you my. I'll show
No,
you my.
stop reaching.
We got your
Stop
foreign
reaching.
ID.
All right,
We
I'm not.
have
Step out of the
a
vehicle
foreign-
now.
We have a foreign
have
ID.
a foreign
Baraka.
identification.
Baraka, stop. Stop. We have a foreign ID. You
Stop.
Hang on, let me see if I can get in the car. Let me see if
put
I can get
your
in the
foot
car.
down.
I need your ID. You guys, you do have to provide me. You do have to provide me.
ID.
Hang on. I need your foreign IDs. That's fine. Do you have them?
Yes. What do you need my
You
foreign
can
ID
see it, but
for?
you cannot take it.
What do you need, ma'am?
I will
Ma'am.
show you this. This is my identification right here.
Let me see it. Let me see it so I can write it down.
You can write
Okay,
it
then
down.
you
Let me
must
see
give
it so I can
back.
write it down. I'll give it
All
back.
right, you'll give it
I'll
back.
give it back. Give it to me.
Make sure you give it back.
Can you put the car in park and turn the car off for me? Put the car in park and turn it off for me, please. Put the car.
Whoa, wait a minute. So y'all been talking to him all this time and y'all ain't been told him to... Y'all not doing y'all work then. Why would you make him put the car in park? Lord Jesus, this is a tripped out ass stop right here.
Listen,
You're obviously being very violent. So.
listen. I'm not trying to have any trouble.
Okay.
But we are under lawful right via the treaty, a piece of friendship that we have with the U.S. Corporation of America. All right?
You know what?
You have these documents. I can show them to you.
Okay. Do you have them?
Fortunately, I didn't bring them with me. There's a place right over there that I can bring you with, and I can give you all my... Actually, no. I think I can lock it.
We got you covered, Bumblebee.
Hero, my knight in shining armor.
What do you?
And do you have the CNA? Because
I can't.
So you guys are from? You were born in Morocco?
You see that there?
ID, ma'am.
You see that there flag? That's the signal that we're supposed to have on our conveyances. Via Article 4 of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States and Moroccan Empire. You guys know this. This is a commercial stop, and the treaty is to protect
At
us
this point,
in commercial
10:15.
incidents.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Right. Get him out the car.
At this point, you are under arrest. You need to step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
Obstruction of this traffic stop. We're not going to debate
This
it.
is-
You'll
I'm
have
not-
your day in
this is
court.
not
You need to
obstruction.
step out of the vehicle for me,
This
please.
is not obstruction.
Excuse me.
There's
What?
no right. You're
Yes,
going
sir.
against the Article 6.
And like I said,
You're
you'll have your
trying
day in
to
court.
detain me.
No, you're under arrest. We're beyond detainment.
What am I under arrest for?
I already advised you obstruction. Please step out of the vehicle.
What am I instructing?
The traffic stop,
Can I
sir.
speak to
I'm
the
not
supervisor?
instructing.
She's already ordered me to take him into custody. You need to step out of the vehicle.
You can speak. She's on that side.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my book real quick.
Sir, I need you not reach for anything else. I need you to step out of the vehicle.
Hey, where are you going with my...
Step out of the vehicle.
Put this
Let's
back
go.
in my vehicle.
Let's go. Step out of the vehicle.
Hey,
Get on the ground.
off of me.
Get on the ground.
You're not supposed to be doing this. Get off of me. Get off of me right now.
Get on your stomach. Just cooperate. Not worth it. Relax and cooperate.
Y'all breaking the treaty.
What treaty? Well, this man is funny. Article 4. You're violating Article 4 and 6. This is not right. You're breaking the treaty. What in the entire fuck is you talking about?
Article 6, Article 4, y'all breaking all the treaty laws right now. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
We're on your side, boss. Do you have anything else sharper that's going to poke, stick, stab, or cut me?
What?
I'm asking, do you have any other weapons here?
That's not a weapon, that's a tool for drywall. I'm a drywall finisher. I do drywall work. Ugh. Y'all know darn well that this is against the law. You're allowed to travel. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship is our protection and commerce. That flag is our signal that we're supposed to travel on the read. Y'all know that. Article 4. The banner that y'all wear.
Go back over on this side.
Blue at the side. That's y'all signal that y'all supposed to go by.
Appreciate that slap on the neck, Insatiable. Appreciate that slap on the neck. This isn't... This man is sitting up here talking about some Article 4, and you violated Article 4, 7, and 6 and all. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with all that old crazy ass shit you just said, you know damn well the police don't give a damn about them Article 4 and 6 and 7. They don't give a damn. They don't live by them rules. Hell, you making up the shit as you go along. Hey, old doe eyes. How you doing? Happy Wednesday, old doe eyes. Wait a minute, doe eyes. I could take a look. Wait, hold on. No. You know I gotta. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I appreciate you when you come through. So whenever you come through, you gonna hear your drop. Love me some boop, boop 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 boop. Don't. Love me some boop. I say love me some boop. Love me some boop. Boop 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 boop.
Hear that, brown skin lady?
How are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Boston lady better sing the hook on her song. Come Boston lady. I love me some boot.
Love me some boot.
Hey, I love me some boot.
I love me some boot.
I love me some boot. She got on me on Sears channel. She got on me because I got on her on my show last night, Carlos. She didn't appreciate me calling her out for that April Fool statement that she said on my show last night. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. She didn't like the way I came at her. You know, she took a very much issue with that, Carlos. So when I went over there to see his channel a little bit earlier, you know, she let me know what was on the mind, Carlos, about this situation. And she called me pussy. You know, she called me bitch ass niggas. Yeah, Carlos, she really got at my ass good. And do you know what I started doing, Carlos, when she started doing that? Love me some boo. Brown skin lady, you wanted me to argue with you. No, brown skin lady, I ain't gonna do all that. I was just bullshitting. And you know this, man. boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Love me some boo. Meaning that you don't have to submit to the way that you think respectfully and keeping it cute, dude. Cause I love me some boo. Love me some boo. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, sir. Insatiable. I did get that. Salute. Appreciate that slap on the neck. Yes, I did, Insatiable. Appreciate that slap on the neck. Now we can get back into the show. Yes, I did. You know I appreciate you, bro.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love get to me. 12 ratchets tightening, 11.
On January 5th, 2023, a traffic stop was conducted.
We far along that route. All right.
That's y'all signal that y'all supposed to go by. Give my phone to my mother. Sit up. If I have anything on me, give it all to my mother.
Absolutely, we'll be able to come right there. Go ahead and sit up. And
That man only had a couple of stickers in his damn pocket.
Just bring your leg in.
Put your knees up to your chest.
Yes.
Come on. All right, 1, 2, 3.
So I have to go through this madness. Why?
You didn't want to comply.
Comply with what?
The traffic stop.
This is a commercial stop. You know
ahead.
what traffic means? Traffic is commercial.
I'm very aware what traffic is. I'm a traffic officer. Go ahead and have a seat for me.
I am not consenting to this.
You don't have to.
You sure don't.
All right. Step it out for me.
You said you want to talk to the supervisor again,
I'm going
right?
to take this off you, okay?
Don't.
Do not grab that. That's
Ma'am.
a big mistake.
Ma'am.
I understand that, but don't grab as a weapon. Okay?
Ma'am, why are you bothering me? What did I do?
Can you just step out of the car so we can talk to the supervisor like you asked?
Ma'am, are you detaining me for any reason at all? For
I asked
what?
you to step
Because
out
I
the
heard
car.
you speaking over there. I touched his hand.
Yep, you grabbed me
I
twice.
didn't mean to. Well, you know what?
Ma'am, please step out of the car, okay?
Can I call my mom?
Nope, you need to step out of the car.
Please step out of the
Wait a minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why I just get this peak traffic on AI clips? Clips generation is experiencing high demand. You may notice longer processing times or occasional timeouts. Now, I don't know what the hell that is, but StreamYard just sent this message to me real quick. Let me get back to the video.
Are you detaining me?
You're under
Ma'am,
arrest.
yes, step
I
out of
ain't
the
not
car.
being under arrest.
Ma'am, we can do this one of two ways. Please
Okay,
step out of the car.
Don't
I don't
I
have
can get out.
I know, thank you.
Okay,
Get
then
off
get
my
out.
wrist, please.
Then get
Get
out.
off my wrist, please.
Go ahead and step out.
Get.
Put your hands behind your back.
So wait, she wasn't even driving. So wait, now I'm confused. Why do she gotta go to jail? Now somebody clear this part up for me. Why is the mama going to jail? She wasn't driving. She didn't instruct the traffic stop. That was all the son. So why is she going to jail?
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I need my phone because I need to be able to contact my mother and the numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't know it by heart.
That's fine.
Okay.
Can I deprive you? Absolutely. I'm parked behind that cruiser. Let's go walk to that white one over there.
10, 16, 15, a second time.
Registered to Orbit Leasing, but the last tag of 2020 was registered.
Sanders.
That shows some lady.
With a different date of birth.
It's not her.
That's what he is in this is his name in iLeads, and it says this is the alias. So if you pull this up in iLeads.
The subject, identified as Baraka Sanders, was arrested and charged with operating a vehicle without insurance, no valid driver's license, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, resisting officer, and providing false name or identity to law enforcement. Subsequently, he was adjudicated guilty on all charges and placed on 6 months probation. However, after just 5 months, The court revoked his probation due to non-compliance with conditions, including failure to fulfill financial obligations to the court, not obtaining a valid driver's license within 5 months, and not registering the vehicle and obtaining a valid tag within 5 months.
Yeah. That is so fucked up. But I'm still trying to figure out, why did the mama have to get arrested though? What the mama was in the passenger seat talking to the officers, you know, trying to figure out, well, have you heard of Article 4? Do you know that you're not supposed to be pulling us over? That's all it was with words with the mama. Why did the mama have to go to jail? Now, I understand the son going to jail, but the mama going to jail, like, where did that come from? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. I don't get that one, ladies and gentlemen. That one, all the charges that he got against him is valid to me, but like, why did the mama have to go to jail? What did she actually do? All right, let's move on to the next body cam footage, because I would never understand. I'm trying to figure out throughout that whole thing, what did the mama do to deserve to go to jail? All right, now. All right, this is not of my own content. This content is coming from Police Watch. They dropped this 2 days ago. Family dispute turns violent in an empty parking lot. All right. Fair use allows me to give commentary and give my reaction to this particular body cam story. Again, shout out to Police Watch, excuse me, for this body cam footage. Fair use, fair use. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Celebrate the 12 days of fitness at Planet Fitness. Join for $1 down, $15 a month. Offer ends December 19th.
I gotta gather all the stories. You're yelling like a child. Stop!
What starts as a family dispute quickly escalates, putting a baby at risk.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Okay? Sit down. Sit down. On your butt. I'm gonna talk. Back up. Back up. Back up. Sit down over there now. Sit down. I gotta gather all the stories. You're yelling like a child. Stop! I'm mad. You go over there. Go over there.
November 47 near 97. Both of these my daughters, they always lie.
Go speak to that officer now.
You okay? You okay? Are you in the car right here? Huh? You called? Okay. Is this your son? This is her son. Okay. This is your nephew.
Yes, I'm calling because she hit me with a bottle. As y'all can see, I was bleeding.
Okay.
My mom trying to say we was fighting each other, which we was, but she the one got aggressive. She hit me in my head. I have a whole knot right here in my head.
Okay, do you mind if I touch it?
Yes,
okay.
Right here. She was hitting me in the head with a hypnotic bottle. She just threw it in my mom's backseat of her car.
Why did she hit you?
She got mad because I said something to my mom about somebody else's job.
Okay.
And she then wasn't supposed to be around me. She's supposed to have been arrested from a last previous incident that happened at my auntie's house.
Okay.
And then she reached over. In the middle of reaching over, she hit my baby. That's what made me run.
By accident or purposely?
Accident.
Okay, by accident.
But she didn't
what? Mom? This your mom?
She didn't what? I'm the mom.
Okay.
Only thing I seen was they had a little disturbance.
Okay.
They don't like each other.
Okay.
So I'm the mom and I'm in the middle of it.
Okay.
Both of them always go through it. They go on all the time.
How did they end up here at the same time?
They in the car with me.
Okay, they're both in the car with you. Okay.
So I went to the liquor store for my aunt. It's gonna go back to my aunt's house.
Okay.
They always do this. They always get this.
Okay.
I'm tired of her doing this though.
Okay, but I don't even know what this is. So listen, take a breath and then start from the beginning.
She just jumped on me at my auntie house January 1st. I almost went to jail because of this girl right here.
Who is that to you?
That's my sister.
Okay.
That always got me like that. Oh, that's wrong. I swear to God, bro.
What happened tonight? What happened tonight?
Don't even drag this around me no more.
What happened tonight?
Just get her side. I don't have a side.
You don't have a side.
Bro, I don't have a side.
So I'm gonna have to go solely what she says.
that's what they did last time, January 1st. I just almost had a warrant because of her. They only took her side.
I'm asking your side. So what happened?
She mad. She mad. We arguing over somebody. Like you're mad about somebody else's business. Why are you worried about somebody else? If they want to put on Facebook, they're mad.
Oh, this is stemming from all some Facebook shit. And y'all went to an empty parking lot to fight? Well, siblings do go at it, so this is no surprise to me.
Let them be a manager. It's not your business. Why you hating?
Yeah.
The only reason why you blowing that up is because me and the girl work together. She's lying, say I hit her baby. On my life. Oh, Jesus Christ, I ain't hit that baby. She a big ass liar, man. I'm hot. My leg hurt. My hip, I fell on skate stuff like 2 months ago. My hip steady going out. And now you think I got time to be arguing and fighting on? I ain't even let her slide the first time. She supposed to be had a warrant.
Arguing in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who did what.
Who was sitting where? Who was in the front? Who was in the back?
Seat. She was in the back seat.
The smaller one was in the back seat. Yes. She was in the front seat.
Yes. Okay. She got out the car to get her baby and to get her son. Okay. I don't know how they started fighting.
Okay. And where's the bottle?
In the back seat of the car. That's what hit me in my head. You can feel my knots.
Is it broken? Is the bottle broken? Does it have liquid in it?
Yes.
Okay.
The bottle not broken. They always go through this.
Okay.
And she the baby girl. She always
the smaller one or the one in the blue?
The bigger one.
Okay.
She the baby.
She's the baby.
She always called the police on the other one.
Okay, so this not the first time.
No, this not the first time. It's like the 100th time. It's like the 100th of time. They always go through this.
Okay.
So I don't want now one of them to go to jail, but I don't know.
Yeah. Does the older one have any injuries? Was she hit with anything?
They was fighting each other.
They were
if
both
one go to jail, both need to go to jail.
Yeah, that's probably what's
Damn. Mama say if one go to jail, they both go to jail. Well, I know Mama don't want them to go to jail, but she getting sick and tired of their ass with this damn fighting. God damn. Mama ain't playing no game. She say if one go, both go. Damn.
So I don't know.
Are you okay with taking custody of the kids until we
if I have to.
If you have to, okay.
If I have to.
Okay.
She just trying to spare her so that she won't go to jail. She don't want to press charges on my sister, but I'm pressing charges on my sister.
You said
that is some diabolical shit. She gonna press charges against her sister. Oh, god damn. She gonna press charges against her own sister. They done probably fought 1,000 goddamn times. What up with a dangerous man? This shit is insane.
she accidentally hit your kid?
She reached across, trying to hit me, and she hit my baby.
Okay, and
that's what made me actually engage on to fight on her back because she hit my daughter.
So this happened in the car?
In the car. She got the glass bottle. As you can see right here, I have a big knot on my head. If you feel it, I have a big knot on my head. Yes, touch it. She hit me in the head with a bottle numerous of times. She cut me. That's why I was bleeding at right here. She's very dangerous. She aggressive. When she get mad, she already stabbed me before. I have a report on her already about that.
I got you.
She's supposed to be from around me already. She's supposed to have a warrant out right now as it is because she was fighting me.
Whoa, you is ratting out your own sister. God damn, boy, y'all ain't shit. Boy, she is ratting out her older sister. She want to put her sister behind the bars for real. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, we got action.
New Year's Eve.
Okay, and when you were in the car, where did she actually hit you?
On my head.
Well, where you were at?
We was like literally. My baby was in the car seat right here. I was taking my baby out the car because I was going to.
So it was in the parking lot right here.
Right here, okay. Right in front of Dr. G's, right there. My mom moved her car up right here. Okay. As you can see, the side of my mouth and all of that. Yeah. She's very aggressive. So they get very angry and mad, and I'm pressing charges on her.
So
I'll be honest, because this situation happened in front of the baby, because I know she said that the baby was accidentally hit in the process of them, fighting with each other. We do have to contact DCF. So DCF will be involved to some capacity. Okay.
God damn. God damn. Now y'all, wait a minute. So mama, this ain't the first time DCFS is getting hooked up in this whole debacle of what's going on here. Lord Jesus Christ. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. This is totally insane.
To my house.
Okay. Does she live with you?
No, DCF gonna come to my house, see how nice my house is, and DCF gonna close this case.
Okay.
So it'd be a waste of time contacting them.
I know, but we have to. Law enforcement has to.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Gotcha. I'm Officer Glasso.
Yes.
What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yes.
Can you please tell me your side of the story?
To be honest, sir, only thing I got to say is I know it hit that baby. Other than that, it happened.
Hold on. From start to finish.
I'm sorry.
Walk me through
January
what happened.
1st, January 1st, me and my sister.
Walk me through what happened today.
I'm gonna tell you the whole thing. While we were sitting in the car not talking to each other. What transpired to this. December 31st, we was at my auntie house. She called the police over there, and I left because I didn't know if I had a warrant or not. She told the police that I jumped on her. They put a warrant out for me for real. I didn't even have a warrant. Then, on top of that, we haven't been speaking to each other since then. I had to get a ride from my mom to go pick my son up, so I had to be in the car with her.
Okay.
She was already in the car. So now we running around, not talking to each other, not saying nothing to each other. Don't say nothing to me. I ain't saying nothing to you. Why are you worrying about if this girl a manager or not at my job? That don't have nothing to do with you. If she want to tell Facebook she a manager, let her tell Facebook she a manager.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with you. That's what we're arguing about right now. Somebody else's business.
I get it. Can you tell me, like, did you hit her with the bottle?
Of course not. No. On my little boy in there, I ain't touch her with that bottle. It's a camera right there, Dr. Brown emergency, whatever that is.
So where she has injuries, where do the injuries come from?
What do you mean? I got injuries. I'm busted up. I ain't held with no bottle.
She's bleeding on her face.
She could have scratched her arm.
She has a bump on her head.
I don't know. It's just what she do. She do this sometimes. This is what goes on. That's our mom. We sisters.
All right. Come here.
Come on, man. You gonna take me to jail? I didn't even do nothing. I'm catching charges on her too then. We both gotta go to jail. Because I'm not going to jail for no fighting her, man. Come on. Why you doing this to me? Don't catch another charge. I told you I wouldn't leave. Come on, man. You gotta take her to jail too. That's what I said. Both of y'all should go. Come on, man. You always do this to me, man. Man. I ain't even doing nothing, man. I'm mad. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna calm down.
I understand.
It's hurting my arm. Don't put it too tight.
It's not too
Whoa.
Just leave it. Just
Wait, you should be used to handcuffs being put on you. Now it's ouch. No, please don't put it on too tight. Ouch. But your tough ass is used to the police putting handcuffs on you. Now here come the ooching and the ouching and shit.
Up there. I'm pulling it up. I don't want it on my wrist. Come on, man. I feel like both of them should go. Not just one. Come on. I always want to go to jail. And I don't even be doing no, man. I have to come get you. Man. It's hurting me. This
Stop.
One. I am.
Stop.
It's hurting her. Unloosen the cuffs, officer. Ouch. Ouch. These cuffs is too tight, officer. They hurt my wrist. Ouch. Well, this shit be so goddamn funny when I hear when people be so bad and they do all the bullshit and then when the police come and then when cuffs get involved, it's Ooh, ouch, these cuffs they too harsh. You cutting the circulation off my wrist, officer. Please loosen it. Mama the whole time, though, dangerous man saying, if one go to jail, they both go to jail. Even though mama don't want nobody to go to jail, but then in this situation, they both was fighting. So I get a logic. Don't just send one to jail and don't send the other. So I get it.
Put around, it won't hurt. Listen, they are not.
If you cooperate with us, we're loosening it for you. You gotta relax right now, all right? You gotta relax right now, all right?
Come on. You want to sit down?
Man, I'm tired of this girl. Man,
all right, come on, you gotta get up.
I'm tired of this girl.
You gotta get up.
I'm always the one going to jail.
All right. We're going to sit you in the car. Are you going to cooperate with us? Come on.
Calm down.
Stand up.
She gonna be okay. She good. She good.
I gotta see for this set.
I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of going to jail. I'm tired of going to jail.
You're going to get arrested.
You're gonna get arrested and arrest. Come on, stop. You're gonna get arrested and arrest.
Roll her on her butt. Roll her on her butt. Go get this one single from the victim. You guys go back, start typing.
Okay.
If you guys come back, just take her straight up. Let me know you're going up.
Okay.
And then we'll deal with that way.
Can you call 215?
Listen to me.
I'm tired of going to jail, man.
Listen, you're about to get wrapped up like a fucker. All you're doing is catching more charges. If you break my car, it's a felony.
I didn't even know.
Lean back.
I'm tired of going to jail, man.
Stop. Take a deep breath and stop. Sit down.
Damn. Child abuse, obstruction, and aggravated battery. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, I do understand having a fight with your siblings, right? But when it comes to a point where you got kids that's in close proximity of what you and your sister is doing, maybe you need to learn a little bit more self-control. The mama is sick and tired of it. You can tell. The mama is tired of both of their shit. But mama probably at a point she don't even know what else to do in this situation. If I were her, I wouldn't go around my sister for a long time until you can have a calmer demeanor about yourself to even talk to your sister. Because, again, this shit is sounding like to me is stemming from off some Facebook shit. See, social media will drive everybody the fuck crazy. Keep your personal business off of social media. Damn. I mean, goddamn, all this shit stemmed from off of Facebook. They're arguing over somebody else's bullshit off of Facebook. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about how social, not with everybody, but with most people, you got these motherfuckers losing their fucking minds on social media. Sisters getting involved, sisters getting into it. You got one sister accidentally hitting the nephew or the niece. Now, DCFS ain't got no other choice but to get involved. Sis, if I were you, I wouldn't go around your sister unless you have a mediator to mediate all the dumb shit that y'all got going on, because y'all is still sisters at the end of the day. I understand to a certain degree that you're going to get into it with your siblings. I get that. But I would never not think, if I'm in a certain situation with my brother and he got his kid, and I'm going to sit up here and get it. No. We're not going to do that. Kids don't even need to be around if me and you going to get into it. I just don't know what else to say behind this. That I hope that they able to mend the fences one day. Again, I hope. Maybe not. Maybe they may never mend the fences with one another. Who knows? But I'm not promoting siblings going at it like this. No, I don't condone that type of shit. Now, I don't care if siblings fight, because siblings fight all the damn time. But look at who suffers at the end. It's the babies that suffer in this situation. You grown motherfuckers can throw your life away and fight all the fuck you want. But what about your son that you said that your mother got you so you can go and get your son? Now your son got to be without his mama for a little minute because you want to have a fight over some bullshit off of Facebook. Do you know how stupid that shit sounds? Fighting over some shit. Boy, I'm so tired, man. Facebook this, Facebook that, Facebook this. Boy, look, damn, should I have just stayed the fuck on Facebook and stayed the fuck off of YouTube? Shit, because that's where all the fucking action going in. All of the action is happening on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Either on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else? Shit, hell, I might as well be on Facebook. I might as well get my motherfucking Facebook channel monetized and just be on Facebook. Because that's where all the fucking action at. Because we damn sure know it ain't no action going on here on no motherfucking YouTube other than the normal bullshit. Man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really considering just start doing content off of Facebook for real. Because that's where all the content at. Shit. That's where all the action is at, is on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about some real deal action too. Shit. Because I'm tired of looking at the same shit that I see on YouTube. I really am. Shit, man. You know what? I got like 20 more minutes if anybody want to. Lord Jesus. I'm going to go ahead and pin the link to the top of the chat. If anybody want to hit the link and talk about what we just went over. Hey, Miss 2216, how you doing? Wait a minute. You say, well, as of today, it's official. The Oscars will be streamed on YouTube. Now, that's news to me right there, Miss 2216. I didn't know they was doing that. I didn't know they was going to start doing that. Now, that's some news to me because I didn't even know that now that they're going to start streaming the Oscars on YouTube. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's most definitely news to me. Boy, so many people be putting paint where it ain't. I mean, yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah, it is. It is, Miss 2216. I can't even lie to you about that. You're absolutely correct about that. All right, I'm gonna play a drop, ladies and gentlemen. Give anybody some time that want to hit the link. After this drop, if no one wants to hit the link, then I'm gonna conclude the show.
Years, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck he's saying. Well, I know, hold on. Bro. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck he's saying. Well, I know, hold on. You ain't got no battle scars. You ain't got nothing to prove you like what you talking about, nigga. So I got two motherfucking boxer fractures and the 8 bone in my motherfucking wrist broke, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no battle scars about nothing, nigga. You just talking, nigga. Not to mention you had to stop people getting ears, hold on. So you ain't getting patted down like a stripper?
No, nigga. So I did not say anything wrong. My mentality changed at a certain point.
Wrong because you a dummy, nigga.
I'm not saying what you did
or you got shit in a locker room, nigga. You judge the man based on rules in a locker room. Jerry Stackhouse got 49 million of them. I'm under a rookie deal. You think that means somebody a punk because they can't beat the motherfucker up? They got the most money, you dummy.
Will, did I say
you've been protected by them white boys so much, you don't understand nigga real life. You've been protected by them white boys, nigga. You ain't got no protection of white boy right now, though.
Will, did I say it? I said when my mentality changed, right?
I get what you're saying.
Okay. So when my
definitely, if you're trying to explain to try to get you to understand, I definitely get what you're saying.
That's what I said. There was a situation that happened when
whatever you can't get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, and I can do both. I get what he's saying. Don't make any sense. What I'm saying, I can do what he's saying. Don't make no sense. He's trying to get off because it never was no. Listen to me here. It was never no my team. The nigga just lied what he said. It was never no one. They gave Jerry Stackhouse $49 million after being the sixth man of the year. Then signed this punk kid for $66 million. If money talk, man, that nigga just running his goddamn mouth. He's tricking you dumb motherfuckers to believe it. This shit he talking about is real. Years you don't know the fire like I'm some punk. Years you fire like I'm some punk. Years you fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing years you don't know the fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. Fire like I'm some punk. No, my nigga, we not doing that. Years you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Years you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Years you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Hold on, bro. You don't understand what you talking about. That's why you ain't gonna tell me like I'm not a grown man. I'm gonna tell you that you don't. I'm saying this, bro. You don't know what the man saying out of his mouth. I'm saying that's what he's saying is cap, bro. Whether it's cap or not, I see what it don't need to be said. That's what I said, but you don't have to tell me. I ain't telling you shit. I'm telling you wasn't there, so you don't know what you're talking about. I'm saying what the man is telling. I'm saying what the man is saying. I hear you. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is, do you understand the way the NBA works? I wasn't in the NBA. So that's why I said you don't know what you're talking about. I'm listening to 2 million. You're not listening. You're listening to one little insecure boy. No, I'm listening, and I was about to respond to him in true. You're not letting me finish what I'm saying to get you a better understanding. You listening to a boy that all he's come to the internet to do is try to belittle a man. So he's framing something in a way to make it seem like he saw something in me the day Jerry Stackhouse said something, and that I was supposed to respond with violence. Years you don't know what the fuck you talk about. Years you don't know what the fuck you talk about when you understand what the fuck you you saying. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck you saying. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Years, you don't know what the fuck you talking about when you understand what the fuck you saying.
It's your turn now because you were talking while I was talking. After I heard you say you understand a nigga trying to make me look like a.
Did y'all just hear that? He said I was talking while he was talking after he said that after I said that you understand why a nigga did all that shit. Now, that was a miscommunication, but we'll let him have that. But he was saying I was talking while he was talking after, while he was trying to explain. This is what you're saying, sir. These are your own words. Bitch. Okay, well, if you can let me finish, you gotta let me finish. Y'all see how the man just said, it's your turn to talk. And all I said, bro, if you'd have let me finish, he can't have a conversation. You can't let a brother get a word out. You can't, I'm over here calm as possible. This is the man that's saying that I'm drunk. He don't want to disclose that he been drinking and smoking also. I'm over here talking in a calm voice. Who is over here yelling? Who is over here doing all the extra shit? See, a lot of y'all see this shit, and this is when the celebrity shit come in. Now you're like, oh, I guess I'm a celebrity, I gotta be different. No, because if you was a regular nigga like me, everybody would be seeing what the fuck I'm saying. But I gotta convince people, I gotta make videos because y'all done put all this bullshit on my goddamn name. Now y'all don't want me to fucking react. Y'all don't want me to fucking goddamn. All I was saying is right here, this what you're saying right here is not true. That's what I was saying that night. Bruh, what the statement you're making right now is shit right here, nigga. Right here, nigga. Right here, this shit.
Well, EV, let me say this then. I don't want to jump out the window on Nick Reiner, mainly because I don't know the ins and outs. I mean, they're putting the murder on him. But I need to see the courts. I need to see this in court. So when this finally gets in court, I will be giving y'all an update on the Nick Reiner's situation with his father and his mother. Now, we can speculate all we want, right? We do know that he's 32 and he was still living on the property, on his mom and his dad property, right? So a lot of people can probably come up in their mind and say, well, he probably unalived them for the money. Now, Rob Reiner is a pioneer in Hollywood. He is a very known director and actor. We all remember him from All in the Family. All right? This is tragic. This is a tragedy that then took place within their family. Now, if it's found to be true, right, because I don't know, we don't know, right? We only getting bits and pieces about it right now because they're still doing their investigation on it. But if it comes out that he unalived his own father and his own mama, now, Evie, you tell me, you think this is the first incident of a child unaliving their parents? No. It's not the first incident of this, maybe on this magnitude, but it don't matter. It still didn't happen before, right? I just don't want to jump completely out the window and just say, this is the reason, that's the reason. I don't know the reason. I want to know what if, and I'm saying it again, if he did it, what was his rhyme or reason for taking his own father and his own mother's life like that? If that's the case, but we don't know. So any type of court proceedings, I'm most definitely gonna be reviewing that. He ain't even get no money. EV, he won't get nothing. It was alleged that he was supposed to be addicted to drugs, right? It's alleged. Again, I don't know if the man was at that point, was he high when he did it or not? I don't know. I'm really trying to wrap my brain around that whole situation right there. I don't give a damn he must have been high to even do that in the first place, because what would prompt him? He's 32 years old, EV, still living at home with his father and his mother. I don't want to sit up here and say that they enable him or whatever the case may be, but, you know, again, it all depends on the situation. If things start coming out, then I will speak on it. But again, I'm not going to jump out the window because I'm not sure. They saying that it's Nick Reiner, the one that unalived his own parents, but until it gets all the way out in court and they come with some real evidence to say that he actually did it, I'm going to presume that he's innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing, if he did it. If. And you know what that saying is, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. So I'm going to reserve my opinion about that whole situation. You ain't lying about that, Miss 2216. Remember I told you, my mama had wanted me up out the house at 18. She wasn't playing either. She said, boy, you going to get on up out this house. You going to learn how to be a man. Damn, mama. Mama, I ain't even saved no money yet. Mama, what we doing here, mama? I don't care, son. I love you to death, but you're going to have to go. Now, this is at 18. So I had to figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. Some it can work out for people, and then some fall by the wayside, right? I ain't going to be, look, we can have a conversation about that, but I don't think I turned out that bad. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got to think about it too, though, Miss 2216. Hell, my mama was on her own at 15. She was able to get an apartment and everything at 15, 16 years old. So, I mean, this goes way beyond me. You know what I'm saying? My daddy left his mom and daddy house. Yes, EV. At 15, my mom was able to get her an apartment. My daddy left his mama and daddy at the age of 15. He took that damn train, that freight train going north, and he landed in Chicago. And he been fending for himself ever since. So, I mean, it depends on the individual. I don't know. I can't. I just don't know. Right? A lot of people is on the fence with that. No, you shouldn't be having your kid leave at the age of 18. You know, a lot of parents nowadays will say, well, shit, my kids can be here until they ready. Now, we all know that I wasn't ready at no 18 to be on my own, but I didn't have a choice. I had to figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. I had to figure it out. And you're not lying about that, Dangerous Minds. You ain't lying about that. I didn't hate, you know, like look at my mom a certain way. I looked at it as, hell, she trying to put me on out there to be able to fend for myself. Now, again, it's going to be a lot of people that ain't going to agree with it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I went through my struggles. I went through my heartache. I went through all of that. But I persevered, and I'm here. I'm here right in front of y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I didn't have those type of parents that looked at it that way to say, well, you can stay until you ready. No, it was 18 and you was out the door. Some people say that's not the way that you want to do your kid. Give them a chance to be able to build some stability about themselves, build up some money. I didn't have that. So I can't relate to kids that's able to still be at home. That's what you may say, Miss 2216. But I mean, I didn't feel like I was being abused. I felt like I need to get on out there and make it happen. What up with a 777? Not back then. Now, come on, Miss 2216. I'm 47. So you know how it was back in the 90s. You know how most parents was back then. I mean, I'm sure you'd have known about parents that, hey, when their kid get 18, they up out the door. She did. She gave me fair warning. Now, she gave me a year warning to tell me, look, at 18, son, I'm going to need you up out my house. And like I said, if she wasn't lying about that, though, Miss 2216. At 18, I was out the door. See, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I didn't look at it as far as it being abuse. I was 18. I was able to think for myself, work for myself, and provide for myself. So my mama knew that I wasn't no dummy. I was able to get a job and sustain a certain type of way of living. And I did that. No, I wasn't mad. No, Evie. I was never mad. I was never mad. I wasn't mad about it. I wasn't mad. Actually, Evie, if I'm going to be totally honest, I was actually happy to leave my mother's house. I was happy because I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to do my own thing because you know why? My mama told me when I get grown that I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do. So guess what, Evie? When I got out there on my own, I believed every word that she said, and I did exactly what the fuck I wanted to do. What no restrictions. No, I'm grown. I'm out here fending for myself. I'm out here paying bills. I'm out here paying for somewhere for me to stay. So no, at that point, my mama my daddy couldn't tell me shit. Yeah, I was on because I believe what they had told me is when I leave their house, then I was grown and I was on my own. I could do what I want to do. Well, hey, I believed them and I did exactly that. Did I make some mistakes along the way? Yes, the fuck I did. But I didn't continue to keep making certain mistakes. I learned from my mistakes and I moved on. I got myself to a point where I needed to be. And you know what? In reality, I thank my mama for putting my ass the fuck up out the house at 18. Thank you, mama. I love you to death. But I don't think, this is what I truly don't think. If my mama didn't really think that I was ready to be out there on my own, even at 18, I don't think she would have let me leave. But my mama knew, oh no, I was ready to be out there and be grown and on my own. So I didn't look at it as she was abusing me or anything like that. I looked at it as shit. She did me a favor by putting me the fuck out so that way I could understand how to go out there and survive. Figure it out. It's only so much your mom and your dad gonna be able to tell you. Until you get out there on your own, Look, they can give you all the advice in the world, but you have to go through it on your own. Dangerous Minds, I was younger than that working. I was younger than that. I was at 8 years old working. Literally a labor job. Shit. So again, some parents raise their kids in different ways. All parents ain't the same. I don't hold no grudges against my mom or my dad because they instilled values up in me before I got 18. So it was up to me to capitalize off the teachings that they gave me. And I did. And I wasn't no dummy on out here to put myself all at harm's way like that. Again, yes, I fucked up along the way, yes. Yeah, I fucked up along the way, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all see me right here. I'm not no habitual going to jail, going to prison and all this and that. No, I adapted to the situation of what I was dealt with and did what I was supposed to do. And still is going to do what I need to do for me and mine. That's it. Again, I understand people's opinions about that. You know, a lot of people say, well, that was child abuse and all this and that. And that's your right to think so. But me, I felt like that made me a stronger man today. If I thank God that my mama told me to get the fuck up out of her house at 18. I really don't look at it a certain way. Not me. But I got it together though, Miss 2216. I got it together. Yeah, I'm not all the way developed at 18 years old, but Miss 2216, shit, hell, I was doing grown people shit at 14, 13, 14, 15, any goddamn way. So that's how I was looking at it. Whether you find it to be right or wrong, I still was out there doing grown people shit. Telling you, it helped me when I got out there, Miss 2216. I understand your position, but I need you to understand it from this point. If my mama didn't do this, ain't no telling where I would have been, Miss 2216. Ain't no telling. So again, a lot of people would frown their face up at it, but I just don't look at it that way. I'm sorry. I don't look at my mama being abusive or my daddy being abusive. No, they instill values and the work ethic up in me before I even turned 18. So in my mind, it was easy for me to get out there, get a job, work, save money, provide for myself. You feel what I'm saying? So again, it's all about the perspective of how you look at it though. Well, I had to look. I didn't have that luxury of waiting until like around 30 or 32 though, Miss 2216. I had to get that shit together right then and there at 18. And I did. I took some bumps in the road. Okay, that's life. But I didn't fold up. I didn't fold up like a lawn chair. I didn't freeze up like a popsicle. I kept fighting. I'm a fighter. My daddy raised me to be a fighter. My mama taught me how to be out there and be productive in the world, as well as my father. So I wasn't scared of the moment. I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, Miss 2216. Going out there being on my own at 18, was I nervous as fuck? Yes, the fuck I was. I was nervous. But I got over them nerves real quick. Real quick, because you think I'm about to be out here in the world and show anybody weakness? No, as a man, no. I stand and I keep fighting. Just keep fighting. My mama did an excellent job with her son. That's what I believe. So what? They got flaws, and so what? They done made mistakes. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that because we all make mistakes. But I'm here to tell you, I fought and I still fight. Now, I might not fight the same fight as I did at 18 now, but I'm still fighting. You know, right. You know I knew right from wrong. Look, you know right from wrong at 13. Shit, let's just be honest. You know right from wrong at the age of 13. So anything you do after that, you can't sit up here and say, well, I'm just being mischievous and all this and that. No. If you had a parent that was teaching you right from wrong and you still go out here and do wrong, then that was a choice on you. At a certain age, when you turn 13, you most definitely know the difference between right and wrong. That is a choice for you to go out here and do wrong shit. No, I don't give a fuck what's around in your environment. You don't have to succumb to what's around in your environment. You don't. That's a bunch of bullshit because I know of plenty of people that was raised up in the hood, in the projects, made it out. And they didn't fall subjected to their circumstances. They stayed focused and they got the fuck up out that shit. Well, it's no comparison to poor kids versus rich kids. Rich kids got the upper hand because of the money. That's it. That's the only thing. When it comes down to values, when it comes down to morals and principles, they lack that shit. Rich kids lack morals, lack integrity. They lack a lot of shit that a poor kid don't. Poor kid gonna have some type of integrity. He's gonna have, he's gonna be humble, way more humble. Rich kids ain't humble because they already entitled. I wasn't raised up to be entitled. I was raised to fight for whatever you want in life. Fight for it. You don't sit up here and expect nobody to give you shit because ain't nobody gonna give you shit in life. You got to go out there and get it by any means necessary, as long as you ain't breaking the damn law. Okay? But otherwise, no. My values of what my mom and dad put up in me was to fight and be kind, be humble. Okay? Make sure you give back. Don't get too high up on your horse when you get somewhere and then you forget about everybody else. No, I didn't do that. So I fought, ladies and gentlemen. I fought. When I say I fought. I give back. I don't sit up here and act like I'm not going to give back and don't understand. I get it, Miss 2216, but fortunately, I was ready for the moment. Now that you know, my family, Miss 2216, this is my mom ain't the only one that left and was on her own at an early age. My cousins on their own at an early age. I mean, that's just the way my family was. That's just what it was. Now, I can't change the dynamic of how my family was and how they was raised and how they look at shit, but they already knew once they instilled, my mom and my dad instilled certain values up in me. They knew that I wasn't gonna be dumb and put myself in harm's way for no reason. They do that. And you're right about that though. It's a lot of these teenagers at 18 years old, they won't be able to survive no shit what's going on now. No, they wouldn't have the moxie to do it. No. But again, it depends on what type of parents you got. If your parents was instilling values up in you, maybe you could get away. Maybe. But if you have the type of parents that wasn't putting values and teaching you right from wrong all throughout the flick, then yeah, you're going to be a lost soul on out here and won't be able to survive at all. Not having the emotional awareness to not put yourself in harm's way. Look, when I see these black men acting out, yelling and screaming and all this and that, it saddens me, right? Because it's like, damn, where was your daddy at to show you how to control your emotions? My daddy was around me to show me how to control my emotions. Yes, I'm very passionate about some things that I speak about, but was I raised up to being an emotional ass man? Hell the fuck no. I frown my face up at people that's men that's very emotional. I don't feel like a man should be super emotional. I'm not saying that a man ain't supposed to have emotions. What I'm saying is super emotions. No. And that, I believe, is the main problem with a lot of these young men on out here. They don't have their fathers and they like to show them and teach them how to have emotional self-control. Miss 2216, you know I most definitely get you're not wrong about what you're saying, but you have instances where you persevere, right? I know them. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Now, again, this day and age is totally different from how I came up back then, though, Miss 2216. An 18-year-old young man, in my opinion, he if you told him to go out there and be on his own, he wouldn't survive. And that is just my personal opinion. Especially if it's not a man around to show him how to navigate through life. My daddy been there. Even when I left my mom's house, my daddy was still around. My daddy was still teaching me things. Even though I was looking at him sideways, I still paid attention. I still paid attention. But most definitely, Miss 2216, you're not wrong about your points. But I will say it's exceptions to that rule, though. I'm not saying that it's right, but nor am I going to say it's wrong. It depends on how you raise your kids. You know if your kid is ready to be out there in the world. But that's another topic for, maybe I need to do a show about that. Miss 2216, what you think about me doing a show about that topic that we talking about right there? I think that would be a good topic. I think so. You know what? I think I'm going to hold off and do that type of show on the weekend. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the weekend to do a show like that. I think I am going to do a show like that, Miss 2216, and open up the panel. Because, I mean, this ain't the first time we didn't actually had this type of conversation before. We done went down that rabbit hole. So, you know what? I'm going to wait until the weekend and I'm going to have a show and I'm going to open up the panel for anybody to come up here and speak on it. Might as well. I think so too, Miss 2216. I most definitely think that would be a great conversation to have. So these young folks can understand that, look, some of us can make it on out here at 18 and then some of us can't. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna get that much in deep. Let me save that. I'm not gonna get all in depth into it though. I can save that conversation for the weekend. So it's already gonna be bread and stone. I'm gonna open up the panel and we gonna have a conversation about that. I'm gonna title it a certain way. Okay, Miss 2216, you know you already more than welcome to come up here and hit the panel and talk. Yeah, I do. That's why I understand, Insatiable. Everybody ain't the same. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that. So, I don't try to be closed-minded on both sides. I understand Miss 2216 side, but I also understand that it's exceptions to the rule. You feel what I'm saying? So again, we'll have this conversation this weekend. I'm not gonna do it during the week. But on Saturday or something like that, or either Sunday, I can have a show and we can most definitely turn up with that. We can turn up with that conversation. And I welcome anybody that's wanting to participate in that conversation because it needs to be had. It needs to be had so some of these young folks can understand that, look, while you got a chance to be at your mom and your dad's house, save your money. Learn how to pay a bill. Learn how to be responsible before you get out there in the world. See, I was thrown on out there. Yeah, I might have learned how to save money. I might have learned how to pay a bill or two. But my mind was on the here and now at 18. And I'm not going to say that that's for everybody to follow. Some people can get away with it, and then some people just can't. So anyway, I'm going to conclude the show. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Insatiable. Appreciate that slap on the neck. If you picking up what old JB2 Reactions is putting down with this live stream this evening, please hit the like button. And if you're feeling generous now, ladies and gentlemen, only if you're feeling generous and you want to tip the host for this content, my Cash App is available and my PayPal is available. To everyone, y'all enjoy y'all evening. It was a pleasure. Y'all can tell that I feel better because that last show that I did, I ain't going to even hold y'all. That last show that I did was trash. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all because I was sick. That head cold was really messing with me. Now y'all see me, I'm like at 85%. I'm still not 100, but I'm way better than what I was. That show was shit, EV. That was trash. I'll say it my own self. It was trash. Oh, Miss 2216, Duke upstairs. He chilling. Duke upstairs. Yeah, Duke upstairs. He chilling. He up in his crate. Mama that fixed his food and all that. So he chilling. Plus, I got to make sure to take him outside anyway so he can do his ones and twos. Yeah, the Bears need to win this game against the Packers, though, EV. But us Chicagoans know that Williams got to win that game. We can't fall short to Green Bay the third time. We mix it up. We don't give him raw food. We mix his food up with kibble, and we give him sweet potatoes, rice. We give him beef. We give him chicken. We give him turkey. He don't eat. I don't give him pork, but I give him everything else, including with kibble. You say you do organic? Well, most of the foods that we get for him anyway is gonna be healthy for him anyway. So, trust me, we make sure everything that he eats is on par. I tried that. We tried that with him, but that don't work. The raw diet don't work for him. We do dry food, and then we mix it up with, like I said, chicken, beef, turkey. We'll mix it up. We'll mix the dry food with the, and it don't even be raw. We cook it. You know what I'm saying? We cook his food. But he got his own little seasoning, the little doggy seasonings, organic seasoning that you could put on his food or whatever. Like if he want a steak, we have the seasoning, the doggy seasoning or whatever the case may be. We put it all on that, sear it on both sides or whatever, cut it up for him, and then we put it with the dry food. Then he take his vitamins, he take his supplements, all of the vitamins. Yeah, see, right. We done did that too, Miss 2216. Bake them dog cookies. The missus done baked them dog cookies. I'm talking about this Thanksgiving. He had liver. He had rice. He had turkey. When I say he had the whole spread, he had the whole spread. Man, Miss 2216, you know I ain't got no problem. You know I ain't got no problem with doing that. But for right now, until further notice, I will let y'all know when I actually do a show about that. I know that would be a good turnout right there. I know it will. Miss 2216, you and me both. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to Duke. I feel bad if he get a little nick or something. You know what I'm saying? So, no, Duke is protected. Trust and believe that. I'm not worried about him protecting me so much. I worry about me protecting him. That's what I worry about. I don't worry about him protecting me. I worry about me protecting him. And he gonna be a dog. He gonna do what he do, but I worry about me protecting him more so than him protecting me. Maybe, I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to think or whatever, but that's how I'm thinking. I want to protect him from his own self and from anybody else. I don't let him go in harm's way. I'm just not letting him but like talk to other dogs, like sniff on other dogs and, you know, do all that. I'm very protective of him. Very protective of Duke. Yeah. Yeah, Dangerous Minds. I'm telling you, bro, I know you do. You know I done seen videos of you with your dogs. You know I know. I know how you coming with your dogs. Dangerous Minds, you know I know how you coming with your dogs, bro. You take good care of your dogs, bro. You know I done seen, come on, you've been around me since day one. You think I don't remember the videos? Shit. Your dog, look, that's crazy that your dogs know me from day one. Whoo, boy, people better put some respect on my name around here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been around for a minute now. All right, let me get the hell on up out of here so I can do my daddy doggy duties and all this and that. Salute to the chat. Again, appreciate y'all pulling up on me on this live stream. Y'all have a good night. Man, EV, I'm trying to tell you, man, look, bro, man. Good night, y'all. Because I'll go off into a whole nother damn conversation. Let me get the hell on up out of here. Salute to the chat. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Salute to y'all, man.